Salutations, friends and strangers of the interwebs. Welcome back to the channel. Said Stevie Live going on. Get this party started. Looks like we already got some people. Whoa. Sorry, I had my live on the computers. Oh, and look at that. Before I get going, tonight's very special guests. What is up, brothers?
What's happening?
Special guests.
What's going, guys?
What is up, brothers? I think that you guys are. There you go. Now you're muted. What's going up, brothers? John. I think that you guys.
What's going on, brother Steve?
There you go. Now you're muted. What's going up, brothers?
Can you hear us okay? Is our mic up working?
I can hear you just fine. There's an echo, though.
Okay, let me see.
Can you hear us okay? Is our mic working? I can hear you just fine. There's an echo, though.
Yeah.
Is it still echoing?
It doesn't appear to be, no.
TV up-ish.
Nope. I think we're good. Everybody in the comment, give us. You guys hear us okay? Nope. I think we're good. Everybody in the comment, give us. No, I still hear it. Is it on my end?
It's probably on our end because last time it worked, but we're using a mic that's on the computer. That's on my webcam.
Gotcha.
What did we use last time?
This one.
We got, I can't remember. I guess we had the TV volume up. We could hear.
Let me see. I'm going to mute you guys for a second just to see if it's on
I
my
can
end.
do something.
No, I still hear it, so maybe it's my end. Okay, hold on. Bear with us, folks. Bear with us. Let me try my AirPods here. Okay, hold on. Bear with us, folks. Bear with us. Let me try my AirPods here. Okay, hold on. Bear with us, folks. Bear with us. Let me try my AirPods here. I know what it was.
Yeah, that must be what it is.
I know what it was.
This is how we did.
I had it going on my phone too. There was no echo. I had it playing on my phone.
Well, Stevie.
I think we're good now, folks. All right.
Boy, we do our very best.
All right. So now that is over with, what is up, brothers? John, we got Grateful Panic and that was a mouthful. Javon tonight. How you guys doing?
Bless you, brother. We're doing great. We just got back from St. Nick's Knives. We drove over this afternoon and met Shane and Tim A. Bama Ninja and Dark Gravity and A to Z EDC and kind of hung out and talked knives for a couple hours and ready to see everybody in here tonight.
Awesome. Speak of the devil, Tim has been lurking for a little bit. Let me try to get caught up here. I know Gonzo's in the house. What up, Gonzo? I have been under the prescription of Dr. Gonzo for quite some time now. Thank you, brother. We are here, Pocket Metal. Are you still here? Marcos is in the house. Matisfaction was in the house. Mimo, hope you're still around. I will get caught up and see if you are. Let's see who else. I'm gonna breeze through a couple of these to try to get caught up. Byron Kennedy in the house. Mike Dranick in the house. My brother Papa Rhino, what's going on, dude?
Jason Brown.
Hello,
Stacy. Mike.
Look. Wow, all the goodies are here. Lone Wolf, Josh Branson. What's going on, brother Josh? Rusty Knife Lover. Oh, just jumped on me. EDC Oz, Jason Brown. Let's see here. Scott N. Hey, speaking of Scott N., just because it happens to be sitting to my immediate right, Chelsea, the awesome canvas let me bigify myself here for a minute. I had a surprise unboxing earlier in the week. I thought it was from someone else, and it ended up being from Scott N, who sent me this awesome canvas print of one of the beard oil orders that he had placed for me. So
Whoa.
thank you so much. This is going to be going up in the office right above. You guys can't see me putting that on my wall, but that's where it's going to be going. Special shout out to Scott and my life journey, or excuse me, I keep saying that, my knife journey on Instagram. Scott is also the one that was the genius that came up with the YouTube knife Google Calendar for everybody. So,
and he sends out reminders every day.
Yep, helps keep track of all the lives. There's so many of them now. It's awesome to have that in one single spot. So thank you, Scott, for that. What's up, Stacy Bolster Blades? Just jumped on me again. See the Mansky. What's up? So, I think I caught up on pretty much everyone. So, I'll try to keep up on that. But so you guys went to Saint Nick Knives, yeah? They got a pretty. So they have a brick and mortar then.
They do, and they're actually in the middle of a big expansion. That's where we're going to have our Southeast knife meetup when they get open this fall. So we're going to try to get a lot of people from the Alabama crew, from as far south as Tuscaloosa with Bama Ninja, and get some people from the Montgomery area, and then invite the Georgia crew, the Tennessee crew, and do a meetup where there's some vendors there, and they're going to do some special deals. But they're doing a huge expansion. They carry stuff like Medford, Spyderco, Benchmade,
McNeese.
Chris Reeve, McNeese. They just picked up Spartan at Blade Show.
Oh, nice.
Well, I didn't say that. They will be getting Spartan, but you didn't hear that from me. Let's see. They've carried a lot of slip joints, a lot of the Kershaws and the knives that everybody, the general public goes after. But they're going to have a huge expansion. Giant Mouse, they carry a lot of Giant Mouse, Kershaw. So nice. We had a good time, and they were very welcoming of us coming over there and hanging out and visiting and letting us use the parking lot and stuff like that. So
that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Did you meet them at Blade Show, or how did you make the connection?
I met the connection through Dark Gravity. Well, I'd gone to their store in Huntsville ever since I was a little kid, but I wasn't really a knife guy yet, So when I went back and then started talking with Dark Gravity and we met over there, that's when I discovered the Athens store, which is, I guess, their mother store, the main store, and started going more over there, and then meeting one of the fellows that's a buyer for them, and just learning how the knife business works, which is fascinating. And they're just such nice people. They'll match online deals, and they I think they're overlooked a lot when it comes to online because their website's not right now set up like a lot of the other stores, but their brick and mortar is awesome.
Well, kind of what I'm about to say ties into EDC Oz. Any word on St. Nick's running another sprint run with Spyderco?
Absolutely.
That I don't know, but that's what when I think of St. Nick's, I think of sprint run drops.
The next, the next one's going to be the Goddard. They're doing a sprint run Goddard.
They're doing a sprint run Goddard, and let me grab it.
I know they did a sprint run with something obscene company on the mini J capes also. I know
they did the mini J cape, and then they did they just released this brand in vanadium. So it's a unique steel, Ace Grand, St. Nick's exclusive. So they are going to continue to do exclusives with Spyderco and with some other manufacturers.
That's awesome. Mimo, that's St. Nick's.
Like the Santa Claus.
Yep, just like Santa Claus. That's what I was just about to say. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Where's the comment that I just saw? Scott, how cool. We have local meetups starting to happen, and knife folks get to meet up and share the love. What I'm noticing is the knife manufacturers love it. When we did the Pacific Northwest meetup, we did it at Benchmade. We're going to be doing another one at Worksharp coming up here pretty soon, and I think the manufacturers are whether it's self-interest or not, participating more within the community itself, and that's a win-win for everybody. It's
I
great for their
totally agree.
business. It's great for again, the community, for us all to be able to meet up. We all I think one of the awesome things, and it'll play into talking about meeting you guys at Blade Show, is we get to know each other so well through doing this and through the live streams, that when we do finally meet up, it's like you're just a friend I haven't seen in a little while,
Yeah.
like when I bumped into you, John, at Blade Show, first thing I did, gave each other a big old hug, and then just start talking. There's no weird awkwardness or anything,
No.
That's what I've been happy about the biggest. There's no awkwardness at all. It's literally like you just start talking to them, and it's like, hey, what's up? And you're just continuing on the last conversation you had with them,
Exactly. And we were talking about that today, which was so, to me, not necessarily surprising. I expected it, but everybody's personality was just like I expected. There was a YouTube. Jared was Jared. You were Stevie. Manisfaction was Manisfaction. Gons was Gons. Nobody was anybody or playing a character. So it's just like you said, when you see somebody, it's like, oh, there's Stevie. I hadn't seen him in a while.
Right.
It's like we've been driving and I'd been seeing you, but we hadn't been communicating. Right.
Exactly.
So it's a really special thing. And the manufacturers, even at St. Nick's, it's amazing how they're really leaning in, because as we plan this, I'm learning, kind of like with Knives Live, that manufacturers want to be present. They want to have somebody there when we have the knife meetup to talk about their brand and to get feedback from the community.
Exactly.
Which to me is huge. Whether they enact it or they can enact it, who knows? But the fact that they're there and willing to send somebody across
and
listen, it's, to me, it just shows that it's not just a group of people getting together trying to exchange goods.
Right.
It's people that really have the same passion. So it's cool. It's a cool deal. What's going on, Maddie?
Now, I will say, when I first met Maddie and he reached in his britches and pulled his underwear off with his pants still on, and it was a pair of red panties, that was a little bit awkward. But other than that, everything else was cool.
I loved when everybody met Maddie. And Maddie, you are here now. I keep highlighting you. Maddie, if you want to jump on, dude, if you got nothing going on or anybody wants to jump on, let me know. Maddie, you got the keys, so you can hop in anytime, but I'll put the link in there. Everybody, when they met Matisfaction, said, Jesus, didn't realize you're that big, or how come you don't have matching socks on?
But the one thing I'll say about Maddie is I was absolutely flipped out by his stature, but his warmth and the fact that he was just as huggable as you were. And we were about the same size. It was, size didn't even matter, Right. I'm like he was Sasquatch big compared to me. I mean, I'm looking at a human Sasquatch from my size. So I thought that was just delightful. But he's still, just a gentle giant.
Yeah, Maddie's awesome.
And a giant's an understatement.
Yeah, he's a big fucker.
He is definitely statuesque.
Scott N, that would be dope if TRM did something. I know that's right in your backyard, right, Scott? That would be awesome. That's another company that I think is very well entrenched in the community and knows their Marianne over there is awesome. I don't know her personally, but I've had a fair amount of interactions with her online. She's put a couple of my pictures up on their website, and TRM is an amazing company.
They are an amazing company, and they're two girls besides Marianne that work in customer service. They're not a big company, the nice side of it. I don't know about Halpern Metals, but they're just super, super nice. They're great people. They want to make sure that you're happy. That's why if you ever have a problem with a TRM, all you have to do is contact them. They'll tell you how to make it right, or they'll make it right.
Yeah. Well, case in point, Nuz was having a couple of issues with his Shadow after he bought it. So Nuz bought a Shadow at the show, had gotten it back to the house, and realized that it was sticking a little bit, or I forget exactly what. He whacked up to their booth the next day. They took it, did some tinkering around with it, and said, "Yep, you're right. Here you go," and brought it right back to them. So I've heard, I forget who it was, had some complaints about.
What's up, Kim?
Had some complaints about TRM, but I'd say for the most part, I think that they're really good at their customer service.
They are. Oh, yeah. They will bend over. I know for a fact from some DKSFs that they've done that they are very generous to not only their customers, but they'll make things right, and they're very generous to the community. They're like real players.
Yep. I agree.
100%. Jason Brown said something that I had the same issue with my face ending up in Maddie's belly button every time we hugged. But my question was, why did it smell like tacos?
Maddie just kind of emits that taco scent.
Natural pheromones. I get that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Mateo. Speaking of tacos, haha. What's up, Mateo?
Hey, Mateo.
He's another one that wasn't at Blade Show, but along the way we got to meet up with Mateo and have a dinner with Mateo, and then the next morning we had breakfast with him and both of his mom and his dad, which was totally awesome.
I bet that trip was epic. The trip itself was, I know it was exhausting, but it had to be epic.
It was for me, and it seems like it just happened, but we're already almost a month away removed from Blade Show, right? Time has gone so fast, but for me it was epic. And there was kind of 3 stages, almost 4 stages of the trip for me. So I had my trip solo to pick up Nuz, and then me and Nuz were together for a couple days, and then we met up with Maddie and Cue Ball, and we had our trip, the 3-day trip to Blade Show. So that was its own adventure. And then we had Blade Show, where we got to meet everyone and stay in the house. And then we had our trip back. And then we had, then me and Nuz had a little bit more time together, and then I had my trek home, so that was, I didn't think about it going into it, but I was on the road for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was about to say it was like 13 days, wasn't it?
It was 15 days.
15 days. I mean, That's a long time to be rolling and moving. I mean, you guys, I thought, were very resilient at Blade Show to have driven all the way across the country and stopped and done stuff along the way to make it fun.
Yep. Yeah, we definitely, there's a lot of shenanigans, a lot of stuff we didn't, we filmed some stuff, but not a lot of it. A lot of it is just stuff that we interacted with each other that will just be stories for us to tell throughout the years. But
we get it. What stays on the road? What happened on the road trip stays on the road trip.
There is a lot of what happened on the road trip stayed on the road trip for sure.
It was awkward for Kevin and Kyle for a while, but they got over it. They realized the Brokeback Mountain. They made a movie about it. It's okay. We're all friends here.
I mean, at least y'all didn't pop up on camera right there when you first get there with body fluid stains on your clothes, and
that this is true. Au revoir, corn dog. Yeah.
I love to hear you fidgeting with that thing. I mean,
Jason. Yes. Today is finally, although I'm not 100%, the first day that I have felt somewhat fully normal. That's another reason why things are going, my time sense is so off. So I was on the road for 2 weeks. As soon as I got home, I started feeling like crap. I think me and Nuz, because Nuz is sick too, I think we picked something up in Vegas. We made did you really? Did you
I picked up COVID.
Yeah, I did too.
We had COVID when we got back.
Up for about 3 or 4 days.
Well, no, other than Nuz, Cue Ball and Maddie didn't get sick, but I don't know if I picked it up at Blade Show or what, but it was a week removed from Blade Show when I first started feeling bad.
That's when we were closer to Blade Show.
I was like 2 days, and then as I was getting over it, you were coming down with it.
Yeah.
So.
And then I happened to have some of the home tests, and since I had to, you know, talk to work and HR and do all that, I went ahead and tested just to check, and sure enough, I was positive.
Yep, that's
He was pregnant. So.
Yep. I had the both lines show up.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened to me. And the first, I don't know, 5-6 days, I haven't been sick in I don't know how long. I was on death's door. I was not feeling good at all. And then evened out a little bit, and now I'm starting to get the symptoms over a little bit, just not as severe. But I do feel a lot better than I have, so I'll take that. I'm still able to, despite feeling like crap, I'm forcing myself to still go out and about, not out in public, but out like. Again, I'm isolating more out in the wilderness where there is no one else, where I'm still able to be outdoors.
I loved your video out there the other day when you were just out there and you didn't really have your taste, but you were out there just being in the woods. Why not be there instead of being at home?
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly how I've been feeling. So, if being cooped up in the house has not been fun at all. So, again, being blessed with, that scenery that you guys keep seeing from me. I mean, maybe sometimes I drive an hour, but most of the time I'm driving like 20, 30 minutes to get out there, so I'm taking full advantage of, oh, hey, what's up, Aiden?
What is up, Aiden?
Aiden in the house. Oh, so is Jared White.
Hey, Jared.
So yeah, Jason, back to your question. I am starting to feel better. Not quite 100%, but I'm definitely better than I was. Went out again last night. Last night I actually kicked my butt. I ended up doing about a 3-ish mile walk. A lot of it was on incline. So, and I had my dog with me.
Was that when you had flashlights on video?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Or I saw part of it.
Yeah, my dog decided to escape out of her harness last night and took off. So I chased after her, and yeah, that was a whole ordeal. But I ended up I didn't get back home till a little after midnight, and then I slept till like noon today. So that was nice.
That is nice. Well, I'm glad you got your dog back. That's and they just love when they get a chance to get off their leash. I mean, they're always right there by you, but it drives you crazy as a dog person.
Yeah, big time. Jason, I did. I don't think I have the ability to pull it up.
Hey, Happy Haptics
on my phone, but Aiden got a piece of Janky Jake's pocket jewelry made for Jason. So it's a micarta bead with like a brass inlay, because Jason's kind of he's the brass man and loves his brass. If I can figure out how to pull that up, maybe I'll email the picture to myself, Jason, and then pull it up. But speaking of Jack's Lungs, he's one of the ones that we got to go see when we were out there, stopped by Oklahoma, and Jake had made me this, another couple other things, but this is a Bigify myself. So, no, this is not what Jake sent to me. This is something that Jake just recently sent to me. So, this is a piece of Arctic Storm fat carbon on one side, and then I think it's a butterscotch micarta on the other.
Ooh.
But Jake is he's getting really serious with the different pocket jewelry that he's been making. If y'all watch and follow Jack's Lungs EDC on Instagram, he's excellent at doing pocket dumps, and he loves to accessorize, and he decided to start making his own stuff. So he gets different scrap pieces of all sorts of different materials, different micartas, different fat carbon, and he goes to work in his garage and makes cool beads and blocks and whatnot, and he's getting serious about it, and he's actually selling now. So
that is so cool. Where's he selling? Do you know? Is he
right now he's just selling on
iTunes?
get a hold of him, look out for his drops on Instagram. I will foreshadow maybe there will be another platform that he will be joining in the future, pointing to the background on here. Who knows? We shall see. Oh, wait a minute. Aiden hooked me up again today. I think I just got another text from Jason. Oh, holy crap. What is that, Jason? Did you say in the text? Well, it looks like Aiden sent, if I can, will this show up on there? Not really,
Ooh,
but
yeah.
it looks like he got himself a nice little fixed blade from Aiden. That's awesome. Props to you, Aiden. That's super dope.
That is very dope.
Let's see, Papa. My beagle took off after a rabbit had to chase him into the woods during a downpour, just following his bark. Yeah, dude. When Ella took off last night, she literally just took off. And even I feel if I was in good shape, I would not have been able to keep up with her. That little dog is fast as hell. Stacy says, my two pups get to roam free until the huge meathead has to. Yeah, I wish I could let her roam free.
No, I'm Jason. That picture Jason sent.
Oh, did I miss Freak Show? I see the Freak Show's in the house.
The file's corrupt or something.
What's up, Freak Show?
Freak Show.
Hey, it's the Johnsons. What up, Gene?
Gene, Kayla.
Gene and Kayla.
Hello, guys.
Kayla and or Gene.
Yeah, well, I think it's Gene, and then Kayla's always in the background lurking as well.
Make sure I'm following Happy.
Happy. Needs 3 subs for
100.
Oh, word! I subscribed last night. I didn't even know he had a channel for last night.
I just saw that post from Maddie. Yeah, did you guys put that in the chat? Because I believe I subscribed to that one as well. So I don't know if anyone has put that in the chat, but if you haven't, please do.
That would be awesome.
Ed Harrison, there's another awesome dude we all met at Blade. Good to see you, Ed.
Hey, what's up, Eddie?
Howdy, Ed.
So yeah, we got to meet old Tim A. Bama Ninja today. He's a cool cat. He's definitely one of us.
Very cool cat.
When we first got there, he showed me the knives he was carrying, and then on the way into the store, he showed me more knives that he was carrying, and then in the store, he showed me even more knives that he was carrying. It was like every time I turned around, he was pulling another one out. I was like, "Holy crap! How many pockets do you have?"
Oh, he had 2 big knives. He had a sea steak,
and now I am a lefty.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Really?
Have you not heard that the whole time?
Totally ruined.
Is that what that's been?
That's this guy doing lefty EDC stuff because Tim did something kind for someone.
He's an enabler.
That's what I was wondering what you were clicking on.
I can't find that channel. Happy PDC.
As I've said to Lefty has to be the most annoying person to be around long term.
Oh, short term.
Man,
I love him to death.
And again, I say that with all love and respect to my douche brother, but the fact that guy cannot stop fidgeting at all, yeah, that's hilarious. I'm going to share this real quick. Jason just put in the link of the knife that he got from Aiden today. So it's that bad boy right there. It is a MW Steelworks Old Crow.
That is very sweet.
Yeah.
That is such a I hate to say it, cute little knife.
I know, right? No, that's dope though.
Sexy. Like a mini shark.
Yeah, and I'm a sucker for natural micarta, especially when it's done. It looks great like that.
101 Happy Haptics.
Here, where'd you find it?
Just
Happy
just typing it in like it's all one word with the EDC on it.
Without those spaces.
Right. And it'll pop up.
Ninja, so that was you I met on the porch that day. I've been confused. There was 2 Bama channels. Wait a minute, what?
You got Tim A, and then you've got Bama Knife Guy, Lee, Scott.
Yeah, I don't think Bama Ninja, I don't think we didn't. You weren't running that blade, were you? Yeah, I don't think so.
That would have been Van.
I think that was
Lee
yeah, I think that was Bama Knife Guy that we met, Maddie, that came over with Jared.
Maddie, go back and eat your tacos.
103 subscribers.
Boom.
Nice. That's awesome.
104.
Let's watch this video. So
congrats on that. I still don't see. Let me just type it in. Happy Haptics.
All one word.
Yeah, type Happy
No
Haptics
spaces.
EDC,
Just
all
like
one word.
Just like it shows on his screen name. No spaces, and it'll pop up. I just got your live notification, by the way.
Oh, nice.
I didn't know you were going live, Stevie.
I am indeed going live. Yep. Okay, here it is. And I am subscribed. So if you guys all haven't, let's see here.
I can probably share it.
Share screen.
Whoops.
So here is Happy Haptics EDC. We got them to 104. So subscribe if you haven't already. But congrats. It's always awesome breaking your first 100, man. So congratulations to that.
Ooh, isn't it customary for one to do a giveaway when they reach 100 subscribers?
Yeah, that's right. You're going to have to come up with a giveaway now. But let's see. There's been some new people that have jumped in. Okay, yeah, Maddie's confusing me. I didn't think so, but you should be blushing. That's awesome. Aberdeen Blades, what's up?
Oh, and we met a new friend today who is a knife person.
Sean.
Sean?
Yes, the first words I heard out of his mouth, he came up behind us at the knife counter and was like, "Hey guys, do they have a shaman? I've been looking for a shaman everywhere."
And
I was like, "What?"
Wow, nice.
Really nice guy. We told him about the channels. Maybe he'll jump on tonight.
No, that's awesome. I love when new people get into the community. Jason Brown, he brought his buddy Jason down to Blade with him, and now Jason B got Jason B into the community, so he's popping around. That's awesome. I just think there's so much room for expansion. Bringing in new people is awesome.
Well, it was just like with Sean when we met him. It was just like meeting one of us. It's just he hadn't yet found a lot of people over here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was kind of. Did he say he recognized you?
Yeah, he said it. Somehow he got. I think he was in a live or something. He got a suggestion from something that was totally unrelated. It was weird, but yeah, he's like, I thought I recognized you, but I just kept my mouth shut because I didn't want to be wrong or something like that.
That's what was something, and I don't say this to sound pompous or it'll come off however. Getting recognized at Blade Show was something that was really weird for me. Like people coming up like, "Oh my God, you're Said Stevie." And I'm like, "Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know who I am." And then the embarrassing part when you don't know who they are, because some people are, completely faceless and you want to you know, and then once they finally say who they are, it's like, oh man, you know,
Their
it's awesome.
screen name, you know, that's what's so funny. They introduce
Yeah.
themselves. Hey, I'm Marty. Knife Eclectic. I'm Marty. I knew I recognized you, but I didn't put it all together in my scrambled brain.
The one that got me was we were outside and I turn around and there's a dude standing there and he's like, Brother John. And he just gives me a hug and I'm like, I have no clue who this guy is. He's a great hugger though. And so like I kind of like snuck around because he had a name tag but it was on his back and I looked and it was Duke Sinister.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I had never seen him before, like seen his face. I had no clue. I mean, I'd seen like some Instagram posts, but it wasn't real. Like you couldn't really tell what he looked like. I had no clue who it was, but I mean, just a marvelous hugger. I was like, I don't care who he is. You know, I love this guy already. But
yeah, dude.
Forrest.
Stephen Duke Sinister is awesome, man.
Absolutely.
I had a blast hanging out with him. Definitely a shout out to Forrest. Just saw that you popped in. What's up, brother?
Forrest. What's up happening, man? And brother Bill. What's going on, dude?
Great to see you, Bill.
Stevie, screen share the last short on this. Okay. Oh, this one. All right. Let me share my screen real quick again.
Showing you.
Yeah.
It looks like this is, he's got himself a fidgeter.
Scott is correct. I will not turn down a good hug. Matter of fact, I will pay for a good hug. So, you know.
I'm not going to talk about hugs. I've found one who's the best hugger ever.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, man.
You are amazing. Check this out.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Look at the back of it.
That's all Zerk?
So it's got...
Oh, it's got the D-pad.
Damn.
So you can... Or...
That looks expensive.
I was just going to say that. Zerk, and is that Timascus?
Dude.
That is gnarly.
Uh-huh.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
Get thee behind me, Satan. Holy crap, man. Knife what?
Oh.
There's something to the fidget thing. I mean, it's for us night people, it's something I wouldn't have ever considered in playing with this thing. It is.
I mean, it pisses everybody around you off, but you're happy, so you don't really care.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Billy Boy. Thank you, Mimo. Yeah, the EDC roundtable. That's something I wanted to talk about real quick. I'm experimenting with some new scents. One that, and Javon, you'll like this. One of the new scents I'm going to experiment with, just for a certain someone.
Oh, nice.
Patchouli.
I got some patchouli. You stinky hippies need beard oil too.
Hey, let me tell you something. I've got beard balm and I got beard oil from you. After you got me the sample, I placed an order.
You did.
And I love it. The sandalwood is fantastic. And the bag it came in now holds my
Yeah, you got one of the...
It's slingshot ammo holder.
Okay,
oh, nice.
I ordered the little things that you put through the string, you know.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That'll make it pull, drawstring shut.
Stevie, I have a suggestion. If you're gonna have patchouli scented stuff, you need some Nag Champa.
I do. You know, the accompanying incense smell is absolutely got to go with it. Another one, and I just made this up yesterday, and I'm testing it out. This came by suggestion of Joe Lancelot Leather. It's summertime. It's mosquito season, big time. One of the things that's a good mosquito repellent is citronella.
Yeah.
So I made up some citronella beard balm and some citronella beard oil.
Nice.
I'm testing it out. I'm being my own guinea pig, as I am before I sell anything, and it's keeping the mosquitoes at bay. So yes, it smells like a citronella candle. So If
But
you
that's
don't,
pleasant.
Yeah, citronella smells good. Also, maybe a blend of like coconut, vanilla, baby powder, and a little dash of cinnamon, and call it stripper juice.
Glitter.
Glitter.
You have to put
Glitter
little-
bomb.
hold on, I'm being asked via text message if I have any cash to give my daughter. Hey, you guys run the show here for a second. I'm going to remove myself. I'll be right back.
Rude. No. Yeah, go do your thing, man. So
Gonzo.
this is really awkward.
Cue ball.
Y'all hear that? Y'all can thank Tim. What's up, Papa Rhino? Klaus, cue ball.
Yeah, the citronella beard balm is a good idea. Satisfaction. Can I have cash too? You got to text him.
And you're probably going to have to at least
Tim says it
dance a
sounds
little.
awesome. It sounds like you got the hang of it.
Oh, the hang of it.
All right,
Got him. Whoop. Hey, he's back, guys. Cheese it.
Yeah, the daughter needed to use the daddy ATM. So
I didn't purchase anything at St. Nick's. I don't know. Now, there were some purchases in the parking lot, but I don't know if anybody purchased anything at St. Nick's.
Oh no, there were some back alley parking lot transactions that went down.
Now,
Happy. I gotta say I'm totally newbie at this, so I can't remember, but it's this little dude.
hold on, let me bigify you.
I thought he said dignify.
Let me dignify you.
No, that doesn't. No, you can't even. That's not possible.
I think it's kind of like a milk cap.
Yeah, it's and it says Lottie by and then ACEDC. Tim told me, but I have the memory of a gnat, so.
Richard
Hey,
Campbell.
balls in the house. What up, brother? But yeah. So real quick, back to the beard balm. I put this on last night before I went on my hike, and either it's working or the mosquitoes just weren't a biting, but I felt like it kept them at bay. And the citronella smell doesn't really bother me so much. So I think it's a good trade-off if during grilling season, mosquitoes are out and about even more, just in the outdoors this time of year. I think having the citronella beard products will be a great addition. I want to give it a little, probably another week or so before I actually put it up on the website, before I actually start making the claims that it's an actual mosquito repellent. So,
well, it's got to have the same properties as citronella. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to make mosquitoes less likely to harass you than if you were not wearing citronella.
You should have your daughter test it out too. Make her wear it and walk around and ask her.
Milk.
Yeah, Emo's milk. That Happy and Tim were there on it.
So yeah, and then also speaking of the EDC roundtable, I got in. Where is it? I got so much stuff sitting around here that I've gotten in this week. I don't know what I did with my box from Mastranza Blades. Yeah, I'll come back to that. I'll find it again.
Howdy, y'all.
What's up, Jeremy?
But EDC roundtable's going good. Definitely, that's been a great venture for us so far. And actually, one of the things I will show. So there will be a giveaway tonight as well, folks. I do have got something to give away. One of the stickers in the prize pack. I just got in our EDC roundtable stickers. So designed by our logo was designed by Pocket Metal, and Zug Monster was having a deal, so I got some stickers, and that'll be included in tonight's giveaway. Let's see, Satisfaction have made one prototype Mad Slinger. Okay, that's hurting my brain. Meg Slider out of my Carta, but I mainly toy around with Oh, okay. You make some stuff too. That's awesome. Warning: do not operate heavy machinery until you have a chance to acclimate to the beard oil. Yeah, that's probably a good sign. Wow, StreamYard just keeps jumping like crazy on me.
Hey, Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah.
Papa Rhino, mosquitoes here, drink citronella.
Wait, so what's in the beard oil that you should be cautious around heavy machinery?
Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to look at my giveaway wall.
Let's see here. Did I see Scooters in the house?
Scooter is in the house.
Scooter, what up, Scott? Hey, Cue Ball, why don't you sell Papa Rhino your TS269? You don't need it. And Papa Rhino really wants one. So I think it'd be the nice and decent thing of you, Cue Ball. Speaking of Cue Ball, into nights. So I guess since I mentioned the word giveaway, and people started showing up for that. And speaking of Cue Ball, one of the stickers in tonight's, I got a Cue Ball sticker. Yeah, I got all sorts of stickers going on in here. I got a Luft Concepts
Air freshener.
I got a Grumpy Grunt sticker. I got some Smoky Mountain Knife Work stickers. All sorts of stickers that are going to be in the prize pack. And then also, I have the. If I can open it up.
The funny thing, those Luft air fresheners, they actually smell like beard oil and banjo music. So it's very cool.
So I have here a Sencut. This is the Honorous. And I picked it up as a giveaway knife, and then I've been wanting to keep it. This thing it's pretty badass.
Yeah.
I think that this is like a $45 knife. It's a finger slot only, or no, it is a flipper also. But budget or not, this is a pretty badass knife. I think it's 9 CR on the steel. Yeah, 9 CR.
Sencut has upped their game. I mean, they really have put out some beautiful knives.
Yeah. So that will be my giveaway knife, plus all the sticker prize pack as well. And then I think I might have some anything else I find laying around. I did pick up a lot of swag at Blade Show for this very reason. So as I go through stuff, if I see some more stuff to toss in there, I will absolutely do that. But we'll do the giveaway a little bit later.
I'll add this to the giveaway.
Ooh, what is that?
This is a Civivi XR.
Oh, right on. I had that actually for a little while. That's the
I've got to find the box,
flipper.
but it's brand new, never been carried, has great action, front flipper. I can't seem to find the camera. But that's going to go in the giveaway too. You can just send me an address, Stevie, and I'll send that out.
Perfect. Yeah, actually, at one point in time, that was my very first front flipper that I ever got. That's what I learned to front flip on. That's a great knife.
Probably one of the easiest front flipping knives, and it's slicey, and it, like I said, it drops.
Yep. Nope. And then I had a local buddy that was just getting into knives, and I had that in pocket, and I said, "Here, take this and keep this." And so I gifted my X-Arc to him. But yeah, that's a fabulous knife.
Yeah, it's a great knife for somebody.
Yep. Cue ball. Drats. I tried, Papa. Sorry, I tried. Tim, I got an 80. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got one right here. I got a couple of them, but this is the one that I like the most. And I know, Javon, you got are those the
original goat?
Original goat scales.
Titaniums.
Yep.
I've actually got a problem with 80 20.5s.
Yeah.
I have more than one.
Yeah, they're like that. I got I got a couple of them myself.
They're good palettes to mod.
Yeah.
And you can, like, the way I look at it, I have 3 very different knives, even though they started out very similar, except one has a different blade.
So yeah, careful what you stepped into there, Bama Ninja.
Yeah, but you saying you have more than one 80 20.5 is like saying that a prostitute has more than one sexual partner. So.
You know what, Papa? I almost did, and that's just because I handled Grumpy's. Grumpy has a shaman in Burlap Micarta, and it's amazing. But ultimately, I did end up passing on that one today.
What's up, State Farm? How's it going, brother?
Oh, O-Tip's in the house. What's up, O-Tip? Other than intended purpose. Keep them coming, Scott. Keep them coming.
He's got some warning labels going.
I love that. Yeah, the do you have a Tau X, Javon?
Yeah.
Man, I haven't handled one yet, but I've seen you with yours. I've seen Tri-State with his. Jared, I think, just put out a video on it, and I remember when those came up, and I remember thinking I should probably pick this up, or else I'm going to be sorry I didn't, and I didn't, and now I'm sorry that I didn't.
Do you have the regular towel?
No. It seems just like
for me. I like the regular towel better than the Tau X because it's an axis lock and it doesn't have detent really.
Right.
It's got great action. It's a wonderfully made knife. It's fantastic value for what you get. But if you're playing with a towel that has a front flipper, it has stud, it has a rear flipper, and then you've got thumb studs on an axis lock. I just had more fun with the regular towel, but they're both fantastic knives, and I'd buy it again.
Kung Wu seems to be doing some good work and doing some good OEM work too.
Oh yeah.
That new knife that they've got on their website that's available now I don't know if y'all have been to their website lately, but they've got a knife on there that is available right now that looks like a smaller, different blade style, but just a cool knife.
Let's pull that up. I was just on their site and let's see, shop. Their page is so large. Is this the Orion? Yeah, I think here. Let me add to stream. The Orion 2.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's a big knife. It's okay. So they are in millimeters. So what is 210 millimeter, 2 inches? Hold on. That's overall length. What is 86 millimeters, 2 inches?
Hold on. I need a calculator.
Okay, so that's a 3.3 inch blade, just shy of 3.5. So that's that's a full size knife there. M390 on the blade, full titanium.
But smaller than the Tau. The Tau, I want to say, is 3.75, 3.8.
Yeah, it's a nice looking knife, man.
You know, I thought it was a nice looking knife. I'm not crazy about the lanyard loop on the back, but I just know the quality that they put out is really impeccable for what the prices are.
Yeah, I got to say, they're definitely bringing the value. That's for sure. Yeah, they just aesthetically, they make some badass looking knives, man.
Yeah, and it's not just like premium materials. Like the machining is on point. Like it's good. They're just good knives. They they punch way above their weight classes as far as price goes, like big time.
I agree.
I would have to agree with that as well. Let's see. I used to pick Kung Wu when I played Mortal Kombat. Haha.
Hey, Will B has a towel available, it looks like, in the chat
Yeah, he does.
Oh, really?
for a fantastic price.
Yeah, if that's still available here in a little bit, I might. But I mean, don't.
Nice. Well, if you guys are looking for a towel here, I'll pull up the towel so you guys can all.
And you can't just if you got
Jay and
the
Ninja,
action is
what's up, my
ridiculous.
brother?
Is Ninja in the house?
He is.
That juggling bastard is in the house. What's up, Ninja?
So, if you guys are looking, there is the towel. So,
It's got a back
yeah,
flipper, it's got a front flipper, and I was wrong about the other flipper.
yeah, that's a badass knife. So,
It is.
and a hell of a deal too. So definitely, hit up Will B if y'all are looking.
And if I remember correctly, I think you could. There's nothing there, but I think you can actually get a little bit of purchase and reverse flick it.
Nice.
That's the X.
Yeah, that's a dope looking knife, man.
I mean, it's a fantastic knife too. It just to me, the action's not as satisfying because it just
You got to flop it.
The original, it's super smooth and just I don't know, it glides down.
Hey, brother Joe.
Master Joda.
I'm
Joe,
working and
Joe,
listening,
what's
but I'm
happening,
here.
Tim A. Bama Ninja wants
He wants that towel.
he wants that towel, Tim.
Do
He
it.
will love it.
Do it.
Tim A. Bama Ninja's a solid dude. I can vouch for him. I met him today.
We are putting smiles on people's faces and ruining marriages. Heck yeah.
Stevie, show me that atlas, please. Okay. Yeah, this is my newest arrival. Not a new knife, but I've handled it a bunch, and then picked it up to get it in hand again. And
I love the video.
the Kube Atlas.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, it's an amazing knife. Jelly Jerry design. This was my my first experience with a premium Kube. My other ones, are in their budget world, which are phenomenal knives in their own right. But yeah, this is everything about this knife. This punches way above its price point.
Absolutely.
They're going, I think even full price, they're only like $190. Right now, I think you can get them for like $160. Kube's dropped their price on them, but the ergos are there. The choil's great. The jimping is great. It's just everything about this knife is amazing. So
yeah, it's a beautiful knife.
I would agree. So there it is, Maddie. Come and get it when you want it, if I decide to give it up. But speaking of Ninja, Ninja earlier, or while I was gone, actually, sent me a box, and then I opened it up last week. But Ninja sent me a bunch of his new blocks to test out, and I've had them riding around in the car with me. I'll include one of his blocks in the giveaway tonight as well. But yeah, Ninja's been working hard on getting a bunch of new stuff out. I did get one of his nice, it's all about textures and feeling with Ninja stuff, and he nails it with this. So if you're a fidgeter, these are great things. You're not going to get the audio stimulation from it, but just having this stuff in hand. So I have carpal tunnel really bad, and when I'm at home typing on the computer all day, my wrists, I always need something to be gripping, and to me, these are just awesome to have in hand. And Ninja nails texturing, man. I don't know what I'd love to get him on and talk about his process behind this, but just the way he adds the texture to stuff. It's very thought out. It doesn't seem random. It really thinks like he puts a lot of thought into how he does this stuff. And so Yeah, Ninja's got a lot of good stuff, including this awesome shroom-shaped one. So, shout out to Brother Ninja.
Ninja needs to start selling he needs to be a business, and he needs to somehow incorporate a rooster into his logo and call them cock blocks.
The juggling ninja cock block.
Yes.
What's up, Chris? Grady's gear. Shout out to Chris.
Chris,
stranger. What the hell?
Are
you still alive, dude?
Hell yeah, he is. He's just been silent behind the scenes. Still talk to one of my douche bros.
Good to see you, Chris.
He's been just being that smooth, pimp-o-matic papa of love.
I'm the smooth pimp.
I think he's turned into the Pied Piper of ducks. I think what he's done is he's like a duck conductor now.
See, he'll fuck a duck up now.
Oh, hey, speaking of Jason Bird, there's Jason Bird. What up, brother?
What's up, Bird man?
Bird.
Good to see you. It was awesome. I think it's awesome that both Jasons entered the QSP prototypes giveaway, and they both won, and they both picked the Penguin XL. So there was only 2 Penguin XLs out there, and both Jason B's won them.
We knew both of the winners. How small of a world is that?
Yeah. So shout out to Jason Bird. All right, this jumped on me again. I got to scroll back a little bit. Someone else had just Copperlight Steve, what up? Jake from Ohio State. I thought I saw you in here. What's going on, brother?
And for anybody that doesn't know, the Copperlight in Copperlight Steve's name means fossilized poop. Just throwing that out there.
Street. I always hear people saying, "Oh, it just jumped on me," and that doesn't happen to me. Now it's absolutely StreamYard is jumping like crazy. I don't know what the Ono roller is, but I will look into that.
Is that the thing that has the 2 little rolls, Happy Haptic? It looks like a little thing that you would roll. It looks like 2 little cylinders side by side.
Well, let's just that's exactly what that is. So let's see here. I will add to the stream. Is that what you're talking about there?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Okay. I will have to check one of those out. But yeah, I developed carpal tunnel back in my days as a baker. I was a baker early on, and just all the kneading and everything that I used to have to do. We did everything by hand. I used to, that's kind of where I first developed my carpal tunnel. I actually had a nerve conduction study done. It runs in my family. And I got carpal tunnel. And then it got worse and worse over the years, being a plumber, turning wrenches and everything all day, working with my hands. So it's something that I've always dealt with. And I've loved having Ninja's blocks in hand, but I'll give one of those a try as well.
Did you have
Gonzo? It absolutely does count.
Did you have any like a buddy that was a baker and then one that was a candlestick maker as well, or butcher?
We and Rub It Up Dub, 3 Men in a Tub, and
Franz the butcher, and Jerry the candlestick maker that you hung out with.
I'll be doing a live with Kevin again soon. And shout out. I won't spill your business, but some good news is coming. Chris's world as well. So,
is he having another baby?
Him and Kevin are about to announce that they're going to have a baby.
Oh, are they adopting a less than fortunate child? Or are they one of them actually going to give birth?
I think Kevin's going to have a butt baby.
Ooh, Kevin's going to carry it.
That's dangerous though. What with his butt acid that yeah, there's gonna have to be some medical intervention.
Mimo, Baker Plumber, urban legend of the Pacific Northwest. What don't you do, Stevie? A lot, but yeah, I started out. I worked for a hospital here, local to me. It's a Providence hospital and a Catholic hospital, and the Sisters of Providence started a bakery service for the hospital patients when, like, in the 1800s. And so I started out in just the washing dishes at the hospital when I was 15 years old. And they trained me. They asked me if I wanted to be a baker and trained me to. I went through their culinary arts program. And we used to have to make every recipe came out of the old handwritten Sisters of Providence recipes, and like we made everything by hand and weighed everything by on triple beams, and but in the actual grams, and we didn't have any mixing equipment. We had to mix everything by hand, and so I actually learned the old school way.
I picture you in this like room that's just stone walls with monks standing there, and
it was a little like that, literally down in the old. It was the old part. It's not even there anymore, actually. The old part of the old hospital.
and as you're measuring,
of course, Gons picked up on that.
Triple beams, you say?
You got to zero them out.
All this years of beating meat prepared Stevie for that job. Yeah.
That's when
really
started.
If I wouldn't have been a young, dumb kid, I probably would have continued on with it. But I was doing that when I turned 21, and bakers start at 4 a.m., and that just wasn't. When I turned 21, I was basically shutting the club down and then going straight into work and working hungover and couldn't do it anymore. So that's when I got out of being a baker. But hey, nighty-night, Ed.
Night, Ed.
Appreciate you stopping in, man.
Those poor customers were like, my bread tastes like cigarette smoke and strip club. What's
right.
Going
But then it was shortly after that that I started to transition into being a plumber. So yeah, I went from one trade right to the next. I ran worked with my buddy's construction company for a little while, worked concrete. And that's when I realized that I am not cut out for hardcore, heavy duty labor like that. Running bags of concrete all day and, forming curbs and everything. And then I went into running a landscape company for a few years. And then that's when the plumbing industry called to me. And so been there ever since.
There's the mother herself.
Yeah.
What's up, you douche? I would like to also wish you a belated happy birthday, brother. It was on Wednesday, was it? I think Wednesday was Kevin's birthday. So,
and a hearty
shout out to Kev, who just
the blessed event upcoming,
and had his awesome.
Congratulations on your channel for eclipsing the 1K mark.
Well, thank you very much on that. That's another like shout out to Kev on that. Not just because you're here, that was going to come up eventually, but yeah, another big milestone for the channel. Got over 1K, so pretty stoked on that. I promptly got my first copyright violation last night.
Oh yeah, I knew you were going to, because you were playing music in the background in your car.
Yeah, it was a stupid and I trimmed it out, so it's not going to be a big deal. But that was the first time that had happened.
Live and learn.
Yep. Oh, well, happy belated birthday to you too, O-Tip. Hey, you know what, O-Tip? We are doing the Pacific Northwest meetup next later this month at Worksharp down in Ashland, Oregon, and I know you're close to the Redwoods. It's a couple hours from there, so I don't know exactly where. I don't remember. I know you sent me your address before, but maybe we could send you the info on that. And if you guys are up for the drive, you could always make a couple-hour trek to the Pacific Northwest. For that, that'd be awesome. Appreciate that. You're the only guy I know that's got pink eye in Vegas. Yeah. Very well. I'm thinking Vegas could have been just what tipped us over the edge. Maybe it came from Blade Show, and then Vegas didn't do us any favors.
If you got pink eye, I want somebody figure for his head.
They did. Somebody farted in your face. Well, never mind.
Yeah, on the on mine and Nuz's trek into dropping him off into Cali, we were passing through Vegas, and so we said, screw it. So we stopped and hit the strip for a little bit. You are welcome, sir. What? I completely passed out after Grumpy's live. Okay.
Very, very northern Alabama, Gons. Not greatly far from you.
We are in the 256, the Hunts Vegas area.
That's funny because Hartsville, we call it Harts Vegas.
Don't worry about it, Kevin.
2 hours north of Birmingham and 2 hours south of Nashville.
So totally drivable distance for you guys whenever this meetup goes down.
Absolutely. The meetup's going to be in Athens, so it's even closer to you.
Yeah, hell yeah. You should definitely make that trip, Gonzo. You know, I was just talking with Gons yesterday about it. We didn't take nearly enough pictures when we were there. Me and Gonzo spent a fair amount of time together, and I don't have one picture to prove it.
I don't have any pictures with anybody. I was thinking the exact same thing. And next year, I will stay till Monday, trying to get out of there Sunday and pack up and make it to the show. And that seems like where everybody got together. The knives were out of the picture, so you can just really focus on the people. And I'm going to do it different next year. Yeah. I learned a lot.
I was saying the same thing. This year was a very good indicator of what not to do next time, and maybe even coming in an extra day early, and then maybe not spending so much time at the show on Saturday. Maybe doing like a half day Saturday. But I think Sunday was actually a really good day to be there as things were winding down. But definitely, need to have some. I got a lot of stuff up here in the mental picture, but not a lot of actual pictures on of everybody. So I did get, although 2 of the pictures I have happen to be with both you guys. So
yes, I got a picture with you. With one with Dylan and Christine and Swags, but Sunday was good. I got to spend some good quality time with you guys on Sunday, which was cool.
I was gonna say that was one of the most enjoyable parts when just everyone, there was a big group of people going to somewhere to eat, and we decided to just go back to the house and have Hot Pockets. And John came back, and we just chilled out. I actually took a nap for a little bit. And just casually hung out at the house. And to me, like the pit and everything is fun, but hanging out, just chilling out at the house, having some downtime was more my style. Like
Absolutely.
The first night, and I would have loved to have met up with you guys out at where you were staying, but I think kind of in the same vein, the very first night that we were there, we just hung out on the porch of the front house. Grumpy and Forrest and Gon stopped by. It was Maddie, Snooze Nuz, and Cue Ball and the Beeses. And we just, Joe, Lancelot Leather came by and his wife, and we just hung out on the front porch and just shot the shit all night. And that was fun as hell.
That's a blast. That's what we did Friday night. We went back to the cabin and watched the NHL hockey games and just played with knives and talked shit and just chilled with a bunch of people.
Friday was cool. It was just me and Jody hung out one-on-one at his room and until we like basically passed out so we could get up early in the morning. And then Saturday hung out a little bit more with Jody and did his live with him, and then got to go, which unfortunately it was like late as crap, so I didn't get to hang out with Javon and them very much. Everybody else was asleep besides Javon.
Jeff was up.
Well, he was up, but he was up.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, Sunday hung out. We got to spend a good long time with Q Ball, hanging out and talking, and Snuzz and the Steve Meister, and then sat there and basically watched Bees make videos or whatever. So
yeah,
that, and I drank some of Maddie's drinks and bounced. Good times.
Let's see here.
Shane.
Shane. That was another person I had an awesome time meeting in person was Shane. Maddie, your comment there. So John, Grateful Panic, I think you were there when we found that guy making the medieval leather.
Yes, I recorded it actually.
Well, I recorded. I think I have some of it. I'm looking through my Google Photos here. Yeah, here it is. I'm going to share this here.
Oh, hey, well, watch the nudes, Stevie.
Let's see if this will play.
All set of stuff. This and that. Cockpiece. Yeah. Comma. What? Comma. What's that? It's like a drape. Well, I'm looking at it. It's a drape that comes off your belt. A drape? Okay. It goes in the front and the back. I've seen like old suits. Right?
So it's lagging a little bit, but you guys get the gist of it. So
he's basically telling Maddie that he needs a cock curtain instead of
So Maddie's on a lifelong mission to get Joe Lancelot leather to make him a leather cod piece, and so we found that leathersmith there and went up to try to I guess kind of goof on him, not on him a little bit, but to goof in general. And then the guy was like, "Nope, you don't want the cod piece, you want this," and totally started schooling Maddie on
how to protect the privates.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
He basically said it was that curtain thing was much more fashionable than the cod piece, and free because you can just dangle. You don't have to be all cooped up in a leather cup.
But it will still deflect glancing blows, which to me sounds like a win-win.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Shane.
Yeah, it was awesome. So the cock curtain. Yeah. So yeah, one night
what's up, G Bizzle?
One night while we were there, because we the Neves were there staying with us. Hey, what's up, G-Ball? Neves came by with Scuba Steve and Bama Knife Guy and Super Steel Steve. I call him Scuba Steve. And I actually called him Scuba Steve to his face, so I'm not talking shit. I
know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. I said, I'm calling you Scuba Steve from now on. And he said, okay. And Shane came by. Those guys were a clique at Blade Show, but they all came by the house for a little bit one night before they went to the pit. It was cool seeing Shane in person. Sugar Shane. By the way, congrats to you on getting to 500. By the way, Shane.
Hey, Mark H.
Yeah, them three, they're like the jump out boys. You got to watch them.
Yeah. Did you tell him you couldn't use your cock curtain? You're a big boy and you need a dick drape. But yeah, I'm heavily considering going to Blade West also. Although it's weird that they're calling Utah, Salt Lake City West. But I was just looking up airfare. I wouldn't do a road trip to Blade Show West. I'd do airfare. Round trip for me, it's like $289 to book a flight right now. So
That's not
I'm
bad.
What's up, brother Mark?
heavily considering that.
When is the, which I guess that calling Utah Blade Show West is no weirder than calling Nashville New York Custom Knife Show. So
Right.
New York City Custom Knife Show in Nashville.
Okay, let me read my last comment about Stang Blade Works. Yes, sir. I have to scroll back and find it. Okay.
Will be. That's a true statement.
You know about Stang Blade Works. If you have leftover funds from Blade, he's doing a drop soon with the new versions of the. I don't know anything about that. I'm not familiar with Stang Blade Works at all. You got a link you can post up there, brother? Are you? Let's see here. Can I?
G-ball, we do, my friend.
I need to wrench up some people. So let's see here. Just wrenched up Tim. Mark H needs a wrench. EDC Oz, how do you not have a wrench?
Maddie needs a monkey wrench.
Maddie is a monkey wrench.
Well, he needs one of them monkey wrenches, the kind of wrench that you wrench the monkey off with.
The one thing we need is a left-hand monkey wrench.
I used to when I had people apprenticing for me as a plumber, I always used to ask them to go look for the left-handed pipe wrench and the pipe stretcher. That was the ribbing for all the FNGs, all the fucking new guys. We used to have them go look for the left-handed pipe wrench, and it always worked.
Ooh,
Happy Haptics, I just made you a mod. If you could put a link to Stang Blade Works, that would be
a good-looking knife.
Yeah, that's for real nice.
That is a sick knife.
Let's see. Stang Blade Works. All right, let's see here.
I thought
it's dropping tomorrow too.
Stang is the dude's last name. I thought maybe he was like a fan of the old 50 Mustang GT.
Did anybody get in on the Nimble X drop today?
I was going to, and then I completely spaced it, man. Completely spaced it. I woke up for a little bit this morning, knew that it was happening, and fell back asleep. So, yeah, missed out on that, and I missed out on it last time. So,
did they sell out?
Unfortunately,
I haven't even checked.
I'm not seeing. Okay, all knives.
Wilby had 8 alarms set.
Is it the boardwalk that's dropping? No. I will say real quick while I'm looking at this. Speaking of EMP EDC, John and his wife Jamie, absolutely awesome folks. I don't know why I didn't film anything while I was there, but talked to them for a little while. John's, just such a nice dude.
She's delightful. They're both delightful people.
Absolutely.
Simply delightful.
I enjoyed talking to them as much as any of the manufacturers that I met.
Yeah.
I thought they were fantastic. Yeah, G-Ball, the Nimble W is definitely on my wish list. That Warncliffe is sick.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait, what's Chris trying to say there? He stretches pipe, he pulls on wieners?
I think that is what he's.
Chris.
You are the pipe stretcher.
I am the pipe stretcher.
Okay, he said it's on Instagram. So let's see if I can pull up his Instagram. Oh,
Right?
Stevie looks intrigued.
They're nice, man.
Yeah, they're very
oh, those are great looking knives. Yeah, what's going on with that blade etching?
Isn't that just
That's different, man. I really like that. Oh, and they're magna cuts. I like that. Now that's a blade shape that is, I think, in the world of things starting to get fairly similar, just because it seems like there's a lot of, it's not that people are copying each other, but you can only do so much with a blade. That's a pretty interesting blade shape.
it is an interesting blade shape. I was thinking the same thing. It's got
I don't think, I mean, sure, there's some other similar stuff, but I don't think I've seen a blade shape quite like that. So that's pretty
it's got a
awesome.
unique little poon after the drop.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm digging those. What are those going for?
I don't know.
Does it say?
I don't know, but it says you got to be quick on the draw because
He's only got so many of them.
yeah, and they go quick apparently, like super quick.
But man, that's
Look at that milling.
yeah, that's a dope looking knife, dude.
Great.
I had never heard of that until now. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna, damn it. That's the there's so much awesomeness right now. Let's see. He leaves the milling lines on the blade, like, okay. Then the build is extremely tanky but feather. So yeah. I think it's a dope looking blade. Hey. What's up, the Last Ranger? Gary in the house.
Gare, what's happening? Does Happy Haptics happen to know like the price on these guys?
You know, I'm guessing that they're spendy. I'm guessing that they're real spendy.
As AF.
What is that, Maddie?
Weapons Universe knife spring assisted opening lightning bolt. I can only imagine.
Oh my god!
Gary,
gas station and hell is what it sounds like.
I love that Maddie knew exactly where to find a lightning bolt knife.
Oh, is that it?
That's it.
I'm gonna tell you. Also,
holy crap! They're on sale for $13, guys.
What, the Stang knife?
No, this the lightning bolt spring assisted knife that Gary's looking for.
Oh my lord! I'm gonna tell you what, this Stang fellow makes some pretty sweet fixies too.
Yeah, I saw that on the website before I.
Did you see the Winter Blade Co knife he posted today?
No, but I did handle one of those, and I think it's coming. I think it's on the Apex Pass Around group list, and I'm on it. But
oh, sweet!
It's a fabulous knife, man.
Dude, he's got a totally different design, same type of deal, but the knife looks totally different. I mean, he's a mad scientist. He really is. I mean, he makes little things that make slingshots look like child's play. Have you seen those little arrow shooters he makes that look like a e-cigarette?
Yeah.
That he drops the little spear in and puts the CO2 cartridge in it.
And kills
that really how much those are
$699. Maddie, is that how much it is?
Who?
Dollar reduce.
I picked up one of my more expensive blades. Actually, it was my biggest purchase at Blade Show, but I did get myself a custom.
That's a beautiful knife.
It really is, man. So this is from Gillette Knives, complete 100% USA made in Texas. Actually, the guy Gary Gillette is a Texas sheriff of some sort. But yeah, it's got these thumb discs for deployment on there, and the action is just it's a complete guillotine. Detent is a little light. I will say the detent is a little light. It doesn't bother me though. But the attention to detail on this is just the micro milling, and it looks like it's an inlay, but it's just another
Anodization.
yeah, it's a different ano and just a different milling pattern that he did. Made all his own hardware. The only steel on this knife is the 20 CV blade and the pivot barrel itself. But yeah, I was super stoked to pick this up.
That's gorgeous.
And like I told you at Blade Show, like when you first got it and I checked it out, that's every bit as good as a Grimsmo. Like it felt so much like a Grimsmo knife that.
Yeah. Yep. I was extremely happy to pick this one up.
Did you just happen across it, Stevie? Did you just happen to see it?
Nuz came walking up and was like, "Look at this custom knife that I just bought," and hands me his. And he had gotten a different variant, and I said, "What the hell? Who is this?" And he walked me over to the booth. They were kind of they weren't too far from like where the big Tops booth was, but they were on an end aisle. I had walked past them probably 5 or 6 different times and just didn't notice his little booth. He was right next to the McNeese booth, the McNeese knife booth, and just didn't notice him. And
there was so much there. It really was sensory overload when you think about it. I mean, I think next year Friday would be the knife day, and I did like what we did Saturday. We didn't come in until like 2:00 because we just wanted to be there till the end and stay at the pit for a while.
Right.
So one of the guys I was with was getting worn out after walking all day. He's a bigger guy, and so yeah, it was. And then staying through Monday so that I can spend Sunday down at the.
Hey, no worries, Shane. Anything for you, buddy. I'll mess up a knife any day for you for free.
Gary, the list price was $500 for that knife.
You're welcome, Shane.
So this was not over 500. That's what the asking price was, and I did not pay that. So I think I got a steal on this knife.
Yeah, 100%. Like you did.
But no, I'm overall I'm very happy with my Blade Show haul. The other cool one that I picked up while I was there is, if I can get it out, where is it? I don't know. Did you end up getting one of these? The mallet button lock?
I did, and I don't have buyer's remorse, but when I was at the Wii booth, they still had a couple of snacks, and I didn't even handle one because I didn't realize what it was. And the malice is something I'd always had my eye on, the full size. And when I handled the button lock, I was just like, I love this. So I didn't even pick up the snacks till I got back to the cabin and saw Tri-States. And I was like, oh my God, just because I love the lock.
Yeah, I handled. I didn't pay attention to it either. Lindy got one, and Lindy let me mess with hers. And by the time I thought maybe I should go get one, they were gone.
That's what I did. I went back to pick one up, and they were gone. But in August, they're going to drop.
Right.
Blade HQ has it coming soon, but I think it's going to be around August.
Yeah, when I saw Lindy and Richie, they walked up. Lindy handed me that snacks, and Richie handed me his Rosie, and I was like, oh, okay, guys, y'all won Blade Show.
Right. I got to say, they were also, I've never had a lot of interaction with them, but the fact that they came up to me and started saying hello and started the conversation tickled me pink, and I think that they were very delightful.
See, and with us, it was like a mutual thing. They were coming up the escalator, and it was kind of like, the long distance lovers locking eyes at,
Yeah.
and the slow-mo run and
I've
jumping
been
in each
told
other's
by
arms.
several people that we were within 15 yards of each other a couple of different times, and we never ever saw each other.
Really?
I never got to meet Richie and Lindy.
Well, they saw you and called your name, but you were talking to somebody and didn't hear them. And then they were like, oh, it's not him because you didn't answer.
I just am a squirrel.
Yeah. I got that also. I got some comments on Instagram after the fact saying, "Hey, we called out your name and you never turned around, so we didn't bother." And it's like, sorry, man. There's so much stimulation going on there. I definitely didn't ignore anyone. I just didn't hear you. So
No, the last thing I would want to do is ignore anyone.
There was just a constant low rumble in there the entire time you were in there. Like you.
Hey, what's up, Chaz?
You could, very easily miss somebody calling your name.
Yeah, very much. Speaking of Chaz, me and Chaz have a lot of similar knife tastes. One of my other awesome Blade Show pickups was two of them right here, actually. But
I've got a question for you.
The Arcane Design Abyss.
Ooh, I just saw Tri-State's unboxing of that.
Yeah,
That's
thing is, I need to do a review on this. It's lovely.
Well,
and
I'm gonna respond to Chaz correctly and say hola.
Israel was an amazing dude to talk to. Also, I gotta say,
he's an awesome guy. I spent a lot of time with him at the New York City Knife Show because it was so small in comparison, and he was just the most humble, down to earth guy.
Yep.
Actually, he and Kara Comer, Cole's wife, have the same birthday.
Oh, okay.
And Cole and he are the same year. They were born the same year, but she's 2 years. He's 2 years older than Kara, but their birthday was both on Saturday or Friday of Blade Show.
And I think actually Cole and Israel dated the same girl in high school at one point. So
I thought they dated each other.
They might have.
Israel's a fellow Pacific Northwester. He lives not too far from me, actually. And what was really cool, and I don't know if I've spoke on this or not. So two things on this. Hearing him talk about Elijah Isham was really awesome. He shared some awesome stories. I got to handle the plexus, but they had that little tribute to Elijah there. I think they could have done a little bit more with it, though.
I do too. What I wondered if that was possibly his booth that he had maybe reserved, and maybe somebody that was with the family just put up those pictures. I was wondering because it was such in a weird spot that I thought, well, maybe that's where his booth was originally going to be, and they just kind of did a memorial there, but I don't know.
Right? Yeah. No. That could have been the case as well. And I signed the little book, that they had there, but I think that I'm not faulting anybody. Maybe I don't know how the wishes of the family or whatnot, but I would have thought that there would have been a little bit more of a tribute to him while we were there. But
yeah. He left behind such a breadth of work. I mean, there could have been a lot done at a table with the same, showing some beautiful knives and some of his kind of amazing work.
Papa, I think there's more to that story, honestly. And I don't know all the facts of it. I knew he definitely drew on the cops, but the dude had what I will say, and I don't have a dog in this fight, but what I will say is the dude had just gone through a traumatic car accident, and he had rolled his car, and who knows what was going on in that dude's head, if he had a traumatic brain injury or not. So I'm not here to defend it one way or another.
It's just
regardless of what happened, there's no denying that dude was a brilliant knife designer.
Well, and at the very worst, that if you're taking it at face value, it was just intentional suicide by cop because he drew an unloaded weapon on the
Right.
officer. So,
Hey,
hey,
Nice.
hey,
Maddie.
there's the little fella. Hey,
The midget.
I had to finish cooking and eating.
So how tall is Little Satisfaction? He's taller than me, probably, isn't he?
No, he's small. He's like I don't
5'2"?
even know if he's 4 feet yet.
Oh, really?
He's just a little guy.
Well,
Eli,
he'll
come here.
grow.
I am actually 4 feet.
He said he's 4 feet.
I am in the middle of 4 feet.
He's 4'6". That's the
Come here.
middle.
he's in the middle
So
of
I'm
it.
sitting, and then come here.
Okay, so I'm 4 or 5.
Okay, come here.
4'6".
He's this tall.
Yeah, that's because the computer is like high.
Yeah, tell him.
I'd say you're at least 4'6" and a half.
I'd give
4, 6 and a half.
I'm actually 4 or 5.
Okay.
4 or 5.
4 feet and 5 inches.
He still has a little mustache left over.
Yeah, from 3 days ago.
So I bet by the time, how many years are you old?
8, but actually 8.5 now.
So I bet by the time you're 11, you're taller than me.
You might be.
Go shave the stash.
I also got one of my favorite in-person meetings happened after Blade Show when we dropped Maddie off, and I got to meet the Mattis faction clan. It was cool to meet one of my personal heroes, mini faction in person.
And Mrs.
I know.
Faction.
I still need revenge.
Mrs.
such a good
Faxon's
kid.
delightful too. What a trooper.
Hey,
I mean, she put those mad.
I still need revenge.
Bonk.
That was good.
Oh,
Hey, Apple, meet the tree.
yeah.
I know.
Even for a breathing there.
Ah.
It's like, I wonder where he learned that.
All right, get out of here.
Yeah, definitely the apple does not fall
He
from,
came up and
from
just
that tree.
put a
Oh, he
rock
came
on
with
the
another.
faces and walked.
Why do we have so many markers in this house?
A bunch of marker junkies. You walk around sniffing markers, getting high.
I know. What are we
that's
doing with
hilarious.
those? What the crap?
One of the
Anyway.
I think the last knives for me to show from Blade Show, me and Maddie both got rock walls while we were there, and our I don't know if Cue Ball is still in the chat or not, but both of mine and Maddie's
They're better than cue balls.
Cue Ball are they're way cooler than Cue Ball.
Y'all have dessert, don't you?
I got Zerk, Maddie got Timascus,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
and
Hard to
Cue Ball
see it,
just has plain studs on his, so it's not nearly as cool as the ones that me and Maddie got.
I've just got the plain studs. Boy.
Well, yours is cool. Cue Ball's is cool. It's just mine and Maddie's are way cooler than Cue Ball.
Way cooler.
Much cooler. Stevie, you got to tell me where you got the little Roxy.
Oh, Brass Brigade. Jason Grant was having a knife sale, and I just happened to be skimming through Facebook, and he had one. He had it up, and it was divine intervention that I just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
So you've got the whole Todd Knife and Tool family now, right?
I got them all. I got them all. Oh, Maddie's got the new Last Ranger shirt. But yes, so I have the Roxy 4, the Roxy 3, and then I have the Best Tech Malware, Shodan, Exploit, and the Syntax. So
I saw the Syntax.
yeah. So and I thought I was gonna just pick this up just to complete the collection. It's an amazing little knife, man.
I mean, it looks like with the fuller, it looks like a great little knife.
Yep. Yeah,
Is
no,
it
this thing is
weed?
awesome, man. So yeah, I don't know how I became drawn to Todd Knife and Tool, but it's just something, and I know you got quite a few of them too.
I love them.
The Exploit's my favorite front flipper, man. I love that thing.
Yeah, this is the Showdown, but I've got the Exploit.
Oh,
Malware.
you're right. That is the Shodan. Okay.
I've got the Roxy 3, and then I played with the Roxy 4 that Cole got from, I guess, what's the Todd? Is it Chris Todd? What's his name? The Todd Knife and Tool guy?
Seth is one of them.
Seth.
And then,
Zolwork?
Huh?
Zellwork? Is that his
I
name?
can't remember Zeldrick's real name, but Seth is his brother, and then whatever.
Cole
Zeldrick's
bumped
first
into
name is.
one of them Saturday at Knife Show, and they let him borrow the Roxy 4.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I got I happened to be when me and Grumpy Grunt did a little knife exchange. One of the knives that he had at the time that he said he'd let me check out was the Roxy 4, and I had I think it just bit me. It did. It just bit me.
Oh, man.
I had an extra nimble, a V2, and that he wanted to check out, and we decided to just let each other hang on to the knife. So I picked this up in a traded my nimble V2 for this. And yeah, it's awesome.
That's beautiful. And I mean, I was amazed at how easy it was, because I've got medium-sized hands, I guess, but I was surprised how easy I could deploy it.
Yeah, it's a great knife.
Yeah,
I don't know which one of the Roxys is my favorite, because they're all badass. They're all badass. I'm very.
Hello, David.
The Roxy 3 is pretty damn awesome.
It's my favorite, but I don't have the 4 or the little Roxy. But the Wii is definitely, the Roxy 3 is my favorite of the.
You got yours from Thrasher, didn't you?
I did. Brandon was nice enough to hook me up with that.
Terrell Todd, that's right.
That's exactly who it was. Thank you, Freak Show.
Ooh.
That is an awesome knife.
Yes.
Is that the Midgard?
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Hi. Look at that chode.
I love it.
Yeah, that thing's awesome.
And that's the little one, right?
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah, and they're coming out with more too. I saw. There's one called the Thun something.
Can you pry open a car door with that?
You probably could. I mean, that's a thick blade steel.
Look at that.
That is a thickum.
That is just awesome, dude.
Let's see here, Gons. Let's see if I can do this here for you real quick. That is the size comparison. The Roxy 4 is a much larger knife than the Roxy 3. So, Gons, I know that the Roxy 3 in your hand probably already feels like a huge giant knife. So the Roxy 4 in Gons' hands would probably be like wielding a sword. I'm just saying, Gons might have little dainty hands.
So, Cue Ball's back. Here, let's show our knives that are better than his.
Oh yeah,
these are way better than Cue Balls.
So, yep, Zerk studs on mine, Timascus on ours, and like I said, just way cooler than Cue Balls.
Way cooler.
But I will say, and I'm about to do. I don't have it nearby. I'm about to do a comparison between the Quiet Carry Waypoint and the Rockwall. Very similar knives. The Waypoint's a little bit bigger, but this knife it punches above its size, man. For this being as small of a knife as it is, I think that this knife is fabulous.
Yeah, I carry it to work all the time. I love having it as kind of a khaki office carry, and I use it all the time too. It's very slicey.
I think we're gonna need video footage of Gonzo with the that Roxy 4 in hand making lightsaber noises.
Gons, I'll send it to you to check out, brother.
G-Ball, I'm sure the thumb studs could probably be changed. I don't know if they're Loctited. You just might have to use pliers and a.
Yeah, they don't have a Torx fitting on them. I mean, I have to assume so, but I wouldn't attempt it on mine just because it's Zerk. I
Yeah,
mean, maybe if I found something that I could, like tape it off, but you'd have to put some sort of tiny little pliers on there.
yeah, like some
some sort-
chamois and a little piece of some little Clipix pliers or something to get in there.
So, I think something even smaller than like. Do I have it? Yes. So what I have is these tiny pair of channel locks that would probably work on it, but I definitely want to tape those off so you don't mar them. But I don't need to. I bought the upgraded version, so no.
Yeah, you don't need to swap yours out.
Yeah,
No.
you had the foresight.
Yeah, Cue Ball wasn't thinking ahead.
But I know that they sell the Zerk and the Motu Tai bolts that you can add to the pins.
Oh, okay.
So they sell them as an aftermarket item. I don't know how they treat thumb studs.
I don't either. But Maddie, was that a goat I just heard in your house?
Maybe.
Gons, let's talk, dude. I'll send you. Shoot, if you want to check out all the TKTs that I got, I'll send them to you.
Oh,
Check 'em out.
speaking of
Jake.
that sexy piece of man meat, there's Jake himself right there.
Long Dong Johnson in the house. What's up, brother Jake?
Good
I
to
was
see
showing
you,
off
Jake.
some of my janky pocket jewelry earlier.
I forgot to show off my newest jank.
And then we also saw the coin that Aiden got from you for Jason earlier. That was dope.
That was cool.
Yeah, I've seen those actually, Ninja, and I've been thinking about getting some of those.
Dang, who's killing the goat?
Yes.
Hey, David
somebody,
Allison.
if somebody could throw up a link, I guess I could probably do it too.
For who?
If you're not following Jack's Lungs on, let's see, I got it right here. If you're not following Jack's Lungs on Instagram, you're missing out.
I'm about to throw it up.
There we go. One, he's just got one of the best accounts out there. Two, be on the lookout for his drops that he's got going on.
Mm-hmm. Scott, that's a good idea.
Yeah, the Nimble X is great. I had it in for review, the prototype. It actually, I got it fresh from Neves, and Neves had put one of his ridiculous edges on it, and that's the last knife that bit me really bad, and I did it on camera. That thing just sliced me right open, just barely touched me, and it just opened me right up.
Laid you open?
Yep. But yeah, the Nimble X is a fantastic knife.
Tim, Javon showed the X, but he does have the regular. If I can speak for him.
There's the X.
No, the Tau X.
Oh. And the regular.
Yeah, Jake is pretty cool. That was one of the highlights of us traveling, is getting to see Jake on the way there and then on the way back.
He is a very sweet man.
That's your waffle?
Is that a waffle? Oh, that's a waffle. That's my waffle.
I don't know if haptics is still here, but that's one of mine. The waffle.
John's been clicking for the last 4.5 hours.
Dude,
he can't stop.
I can't. I'm getting a callus on my phone.
Janky fidget jank. What? Dibs. I got first dibs.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. Jump.
Cool, Jack.
Yes, I was a flayed man.
I need to get a hole put in this knife.
Dwayne Letterman, what's that?
Dwayne, that's all good, man. It's all good. I'm a
Lurker's
lurker
gonna
too
lurk.
when I'm working. So,
Oh, you're still there. Awesome.
Maddie, Haptic is still here.
Awesome. Hopefully you saw the waffle. I
I'm
started
gonna throw
organizing
Happy
my
Haptic
stuff
link
today.
up. Y'all go give him a follow on Instagram.
Follow and a
Um,
subscription on YouTube.
Happy Haptic, if you want a link to, I can't put it in the group or I can't put it in the chat, but just Google. It's called the Blue Waffle. So just Google search Blue Waffle and you should be able to find that.
That's the jankiest of janks right there.
Yeah, click, 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 click.
You're gonna lose a subscriber right there.
Sorry guys, that was a joke. Do not, whatever you do not Google Blue Waffle.
But if you do, make sure you're doing an image search, not.
Yeah. My chair keeps dropping down on me.
No, it really doesn't, Stevie. You're just a little stoned, is all.
Maybe a little.
Scott's got you covered.
What's that?
He put the link for Blue Waffle.
Oh, Scott, you rock.
I wish I'd got to watch Game of Thrones. Oh yeah. I
Dude,
forgot.
me
Shout
too,
out to
man.
my if anybody is a Game of Thrones fan, this is my ode to Arya Stark.
Dude, if we, I wish the same thing because I would have had somebody to hold me when we found out Hodor's origin, man.
Oh, I know, man. Wasn't that was one of the best
Jeez.
episodes? And I have I could go get it. I have a wooden wedge that says Hodor on it.
Oh shit!
It's a door wedge to hold the door.
That's awesome.
Patina Turner in the house. What's up, brother?
I was convinced when I first, because I ran into you two about the same time. I was convinced that y'all had to be related with your names, like they were, you know.
Me too, Josh.
Yeah, I haven't had waffles for a while. I need to have. I waffles sound really good. They're like pancakes with syrup traps.
They are. That's why they're better than pancakes. They hold the syrup onto it.
They're like pancakes, the Braille edition.
I had a bad waffle experience last time, and I won't talk about it in fear of ruining anyone else's future waffle experience.
Did it involve the blue waffles?
It involved a place with house and waffle in the same sentence.
House of Tasty Waffles?
Yeah.
I kind of want to know what a bad waffle experience is, though.
Well, it wasn't a bad waffle. It was something that jumped out of the ceiling into the waffle.
Well, that's not the waffle's fault.
Prostitute?
Well, close, but and what it was is I saw that in my eye, so I was like, I didn't see that, and I was eating my waffle, and then it scurried out from under my waffle, and I realized what had dropped out of the ceiling.
And what was it?
Cue ball, we love you.
Night, cue ball.
And we will take care of that for you too, as well. If we
Bye, cue ball.
But while cue ball is going, if anybody is looking for Gungnir, cue ball has one for sale for $350.
Holy,
that
cow.
is a steal for that knife, an absolute steal. So, I would say hit up cue ball if you are looking for Gungnir, and that knife is just absolutely. It's a behemoth of a knife, and those were going for. They were retailing for
$425, I think.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, Scott.
Savings of $75. Oh, wait.
And Cue Ball takes care of his stuff. He never he never used it. He did it with pictures and stuff. That's it. Cue Ball, I think the only knife he ever actually uses is his Rockwall.
And whenever he has to cut a bit.
Every now and then we got to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, are we doing this now? All right.
There's
Yeah.
Instagram.
Maddie's going to one up me now, though.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You got a cooler gungnir than me.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I have to see where I put mine.
Maddie, thank you for letting me handle yours. I got to play with yours at Blade Show.
Oh yeah.
I got to play with his too at the Blade Show, but it was a little sweaty, I got to say.
Well, it's just the nature of the beast.
Well, yeah, I mean, cooped up in a crop of some pants all day, walking around Blade Show. You're
Mark H, it was, my friend.
Oh, is that what it
not
was?
the Kaiser Roach.
It was a Kaiser roach.
Do you have your regular towel handy? Or
I
just
do. It's right here.
this one?
Yeah, slide that one out.
Yeah, see, Maddie's has got the cool ass lynch clip on his though.
Little pop
I
of
got
color.
I got the lame
Right there.
titanium
Right there.
milled
Nope,
clip.
nope, right behind that. There you go.
Cue balls is also the milled.
Right.
See, that one to me is much
It's
better.
way better
than that one.
It is the bee's knees, 100%.
Yeah?
Everything's backwards.
Yeah, I think I like the idea of the front flipper better.
Yeah.
Javon has a knife I want.
The X.
Yeah. I have a Kunwu Ronin, and that's what got me into the Kunwu brand.
How is that one? Is it pretty good?
It's awesome. I'd show you, but I don't have mine. Mine's with Eonin.
Is it still going to be? Does Eonin have the Ronin?
He does. Now he has. Yeah. He has. He's had mine for a while. I get it back on July 9th.
Why such a specific date?
No
That's
worries.
when we're
man.
doing our next knife meetup.
Oh, okay.
Better than
That's
shipping
right.
it.
He lives in the same area as you, right?
Yeah, he's just south of us in Tucson.
And you're in Phoenix?
Tucson,
Yep.
like the knife?
No, not Tucson. Tucson. He's in Tucson.
Tuxatani.
Toucan Sam.
Oh.
Scotty, the Ritter Hogue is a great knife. And Doug Ritter and Knife Rights thanks you.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
I don't know about y'all, but
wicked
I'm
clip.
stoked to start planning knives live and figure out if it's going to be a 24-hour thing or if it's going to be a weekend thing.
48.
Yeah, I think it could be just totally epic. And I talked to Doug Ritter at Knife Show for a while, and his only request, because it was so successful for him last year, and I told him absolutely, just let him know what schedule works for him. But he said, do you think you could get me on with more of the creators to talk about knife rights? I said, absolutely, Doug. You're welcome. You tell me the times if you're available during the day. We'll make sure that you get a forum on every single live if you'd like.
Right.
Well, I think it's great that he's willing to talk about knife rights because of everything they do.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would have a problem with him being on their segment. Like, I think they would actually like it. So.
What I think a lot of people don't realize is it's three of them, and the most time they ever have is like 48 hours. They'll find out that the bill's coming up. So they don't have the luxury of planning a plane ticket. You know, they have to literally jump on a plane and be a presence for the whole community to make sure that these laws get overturned or these laws don't get passed. I mean, it's really a fantastic cause for knife people.
Well, I appreciate that, Happy. Thank you, sir.
I'm going to try to make the whole marathon this time.
I think well, there's someone that did last year. Stacy made it.
Stacy stayed out.
Yeah, she did. I missed like 3 hours of it.
I missed an hour and a half. I missed.
Yeah, I ended up falling asleep of all people during I think it was Peter and Christine's hour that I finally fell asleep a little bit. But
there was an hour I wish I would have fallen asleep in.
But yeah,
I was up for that one because I was on right after.
well, that and I know what you guys are referring to, and I had just started to fall asleep a little bit, and that's kind of woke me up, going, "What the hell is this?"
Very disorienting. Like what?
But Javon, you were on with Kyle, and that's where I finally got to see
Andrew.
Right, Andrew. Yeah, that was the first time Andrew did his Hawaii Knife and Gear did his face reveal on that one.
He's a great guy. I mean, that was a for 5 o'clock in the morning. That we had a great time.
Yeah,
and he is a talented individual. If you've got anything that has pronounced scales, look at Hawaii Knife and Gear.
Shame.
That box is out in the out of my truck still, or else I'd show my. I got a couple stuff from him, but yeah, Shane, I think that's what we were all talking about.
Yeah,
but look how much the knife community on YouTube has grown between now and last year. How many awesome channels there are. So, I mean, whatever the decision is, whether it's another 24-hour or it turns into a weekend, I think that there's enough people to fill a weekend at this point.
I do too. And as long as the messaging is consistent, I mean, I'd stay up for it or try to, but I mean, just for everybody to have a live that they know they can hang out at anytime during the weekend and have all the proceeds, and anybody that wants to donate to Niles Live, and then have just a killer giveaway, because companies have already started committing. I mean, TRM, they're companies that are just coming out of the woodwork. And we haven't even really started planning.
Yeah, and I think this is just my opinion, but I think it should be kind of, I mean, we could make it a written rule, but an understood thing that if your regularly scheduled live stream falls on like during the hours that this marathon is going on, you make your segment of the live stream your weekly.
Right.
Yeah, you don't do competing live streams. I think it would all be kind of a cooperative where everybody just kind of does it for their spot.
Yeah, I think I think that I mean, anyone that actually opposes that, I think you guys are right. I think it's that's the cool thing to do anyway.
Yeah.
Well, it just seems like, because again, it is really about knife rights, and it's about, I think, bringing people to channels that they might not have awareness of. So it's really a win-win for everybody. So I just think for that one weekend, for everybody to kind of pull together for that cause and for their own, exposure, I think it's just a great win.
I mean, it's already going to bring people, bringing attention to the channel, from people that wouldn't normally see it. So no need to talk a bit.
They're asking about the Hollywood one. That was
I
fell asleep during that hour, but I went back and watched.
I was like, what the hell is going on right now?
Yeah, it came out of complete left field, and I'm not even really sure what the point of all that was.
It was some kind of diatribe, but I don't know the moral of the story.
I felt like I was being recruited into a cult. Basically, I don't know what was going on.
When it was over, I had on purple Nikes, and I was like, where the hell did those come from?
And I have a thirst for Kool-Aid. What's going on?
Yes, I know. Luckily, somebody slapped that cup of Kool-Aid out of my hand. And
that is a true statement right there, Oz, for sure.
None of us are perfect.
No.
But
my goal is to be better tomorrow than I was today. And I don't always do that.
Yep.
Oh, Gonzo, yours wasn't Kool-Aid. It was actually mushroom tea. So
that was my favorite Kool-Aid. perfect Kool-Aid that had skunk in it.
He's got a lot to say tonight, Maddie.
Maddie, somebody's trying to get your attention.
Is that
How is he doing, by the way, after taking he took a pretty nasty spill, huh?
He did. He's good.
Yeah.
He has a little bit of yellowing still around his eye, but other than that, he's good.
Well, that's
Dude,
just
that
John.
kid's tough as nails, man.
He
What-
really
around
is.
his eye? What did he smack his? Well, he smacked his eye, like smacked his face.
Yeah, it was on a Friday, I think it was, and the daycare called us saying you need to take him to the ER because I guess he tripped and he caught the corner of a table right on his eye
Oy.
socket,
God
and they
damn.
thought he fractured it.
Ooh, his orbital bone. Yikes!
Yeah, but luckily he didn't. He just got a big old bruise.
Howdy, Miss Freak Show.
Mrs. Freak Show.
Sweet show.
The
Did
night
Mr. Freak
diva
Show stop
herself.
by? Hey, what is up, lady?
Shane should come on here.
Another absolute delight to have met Mr. and Mrs. Freak Show. at-
Mrs. Freak Show's knives are cooler than your knives. I can tell you
His
that.
nano, but
yeah,
her knives
that's-
are cooler
that's
than
a
my
true
knives.
statement.
What do y'all think about the new Chavez coming out in a couple of days?
Which one is that?
It's kind of like the one. It's a Warncliffe Street.
Oh, the Sangre.
Sangre Street.
You know, I handled it at Blade, and
Small.
it's not my favorite.
Yeah,
It's
Gonzo
not my
music.
favorite.
mainly because it's a flipper, and that Chavez action just doesn't translate the same flipper wise as it does with thumb studs.
With thumb studs, right? Yeah, I mean, I think it looks like a fantastic knife, but in hand, it wasn't my favorite. I couldn't believe how, I mean, that booth, Chavez booth, was non-stop, dude. And I mean, I'm pretty sure at the end of the show, he sold out every single thing that he had.
He is
Yep.
a great guy too. I mean, talk
Yep.
about a neat
Oh
dude.
yeah, he is a good dude.
I'll tell you, and
Um,
again, this will be very unpopular, but who was very pleasant to me and very engaging was Rick Hinderer.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
was just looking at knives, and I mean, he put general interest into questions I had that I thought was kind of cool.
He was nice to me when I asked to film a thing for Brant.
Yeah.
He was short, but very nice.
He was short.
Well, everybody's short to you, but I mean, he legit was short.
I can't find the
Hashtag
picture.
Save Brant.
I don't know why I can't find it, but I was gonna try to pull up the group picture of all of us, Maddie, of
What happened?
Mini,
Hashtag
Micro,
Save Brant.
Mini, and Nuz.
Let me send it to you.
Because yeah, we got a nice group picture with the Mattis factions.
I hate that I missed that day.
Stevie, check IG, please. Okay. Okie doke.
Open teats.
There we go.
Oh wow, where'd you get all those? Oh, there it is. I'll get back to that in just a second, Stacy. But Maddie just sent me. Let me share the screen.
Let me clear my throat.
Uh-huh. Why is it not loading?
I don't know. There you go.
There's one of them. There's Brother Nuz. There's Mini Faction,
Mini fact
big
is
old
about
mug.
4'6".
Micro, and the said Mattis faction.
And Mattis. It's the McFactions.
Yeah, it was awesome to meet Eli in person.
Eli is pretty cool.
He is a little legend. So is Mini Faction or Micro Faction.
How did you get all these, Stacy? Look at that. There's Mateo's dad sporting a Said Stevie shirt, which was
They
awesome.
look exactly the same. Him and
He's got
Mateo.
pictures that the people in the pictures don't even have.
Stacy, great pictures.
Yeah, where did that picture? Who? Oh, that's the one that Mateo's mom is taking, obviously. Oh yeah, that's one that we posted. That's when we were at Knife City.
That was day one of all of our togetherness.
Yeah, that's from the live stream. Oh, that's Christine, Kara, and Caitlin. Which I gotta say, I know we all keep saying it. Caitlin, Mrs. B's, fantastic person.
She's
We had the pleasure of staying with them, and
I didn't get to meet her or Bees. I did get to meet Kara and Christine and Peter and Jared, but I did not get to meet Bees. Didn't get to meet Miss Bees.
but yeah, Miss B, the Queen Bee, is an absolute delight.
She is.
Oh, there's Colin and Kev.
And that Colin is talented.
That was a fun day there.
What was the Night City like?
It was awesome. It was, and I think I have their cards somewhere around here, but
the store makes no sense. They're like a smaller Smoky Mountain Knife Works, but they're in the town of like 50 people. It makes no sense.
And there's places in Knife City that you want to avoid, just like every city.
But it's cool though. That was a neat store. Those guys are excited to talk to knife people.
Yeah, so it seemed like maybe it was going to be like a big gas station knife store, and it couldn't have been farther from that. Now they had that type of stuff, but then they're like a Benchmade dealer. They're a ProTech dealer. They had they're a Spyderco dealer, so they had a little bit of everything in there. They had a bunch of traditionals, a bunch of case knives, a bunch of GECs.
There was rare ProTechs you can't find online just laying there.
And what a great find just on your way to Knife Show to find Knife City.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that put us a little bit behind schedule of meeting up with Mateo that evening. But it was Cue Ball's fault. He was driving pretty slow.
He was. Oh man.
If we'd have planned it better, we could have had y'all stop the first night in LJ when you were coming down from Smoky Mountain Knife Works.
But it was that was awesome when we started doing pocket checks, like, you know, they were kind of blown away by the knives that we had with them. It was awesome. Snuz is stalking his way north to claim, yep, he will be. He's making it all the way up. He's not stopping until the trail ends in Canada.
No shit.
Yep.
Where is he at now? Do you know?
Central Cali.
Okay.
So how many weeks, months is that to get to the end?
I think it's almost a 6-month trek.
Wow. That's just, to me, that's what a bucket list thing.
Yeah.
I think he said till like October.
One wheel.
Yeah, it's going to be around October when he's finally finished. So, and he started in early April. So, yeah.
Now it'll be getting cold up there, I would think, too.
Yep. But yeah, Snuz is, I know we were talking about
Take care, Klaus.
Later, Klaus.
Oh, good night.
Yeah, it's 2,650 miles.
Yeah, Snuz healed up.
He said he's pain free.
Nice.
He's just now, you know, he's got some of the crud that we all caught, so he's trying to get over that.
Well, those injured ribs, that'll teach him to tangle with a chupacabra.
Right?
Yeah.
Man, there's
Um,
nothing worse than sneezing with broken ribs. Ugh.
well, there are so you guys think you have a lot of questions about Nuz. We had all the same questions, and now I have even more after getting to know him.
Yeah, he's a more of an enigma.
He
Yeah.
is
what-
wrapped in a burrito, wrapped in a puzzle with a side of bacon.
He's everything you think he is, and then some. And there is no way to describe Nuz. He's a complete one of a kind individual.
He's very high strung.
He is. So you gotta.
He's kind of like always shaky. He's kind of like he's the most laid back individual I've ever met in my life.
He's basically everything you could imagine and more, and then somehow less.
Yeah.
That's a perfect way of putting it. Gonzo. Yeah, I know, right? Who else does the Pacific Coast Trail and does Blade Show on a whole nother coast and then gets dropped right back into it?
I love Hunter S. Thompson.
Yep. I literally dropped him off. Where was that at? I don't even remember the name of the town, but dropped him off with his trail buddies. Is who I dropped him. Literally, he
like
went from
second cactus past the pack mule on the left.
Yeah, it was
extra crispy bacon.
It was interesting to see him go like instantly right back into trail mode though, got back into his pack and was ready to go.
That to me is just resilience to an nth degree. After that type of drive to jump on a trail.
Did you like watch him as he walked off into the distance on the trail and like shed a tear? And
no, it wasn't like that. They were staying at a hotel for the evening. But I would have liked to see him walk off into the sunset.
That would have been awesome.
Did he meet up with his same crew, or was he with a different group at this time?
So it seems like people skip ahead and then fall behind, skip ahead and fall behind. So I brought him to a group of people that he had been with previously, and they were meeting up with people that he was on trail with when he left. They've all been reunited at this point.
It's a lot like hobos traveling the train system.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's a little north of it's in British Columbia, if I'm not mistaken, Nemo. Not your side.
Oh, he's actually going into Canada?
Yeah. No, Gary. Yep, that is correct. Nuz did not. I am in possession of some of them. Oh, is that where it ends? So, okay. I didn't realize that.
Well, how far is that from you, Stevie?
Like it's
Exactly,
far.
short guy.
Oh, it's a long ways.
It's not close.
Okay.
It's big to point that out. He's just out for a walk. He's not.
Yeah.
hiking.
Hey, what's up? Tracker's out on the mountain with the fam right now.
Yeah, he's camping.
That's another man that just broke the 1,000 sub mark.
He did.
Congratulations, Brandon.
Congratulations. And yes, it is Maddie's turn next. You're knocking on the door.
Everybody's sub to Satisfaction.
The heroin addiction is kind of like the dessert portion of
know.
the hobo thing, is you need the full experience.
I know what Nuz does, and I will not reveal that until he reveals it himself.
And he might never do it.
And he might never do it.
He might not. Well, you guys have heard of Chris Angel, right? So you know what he does. Just leave it at that.
Well, in the same breath, what I will say is Nuz did several mind freaks on us.
Mm-hmm.
Nuz literally, he did Sorry. People love to send messages during lives to try to make me crack, and it's working. Getting completely distracted.
I thought you were having a Scott's comment.
Yeah.
Hold on. I could see him being explained to the police. So this is Nuz you speak of. You picked him up in the woods and then took him to Atlanta, then let him go after. Yeah. But yeah, so Nuz is good with card tricks and magic, and I know he did something to Maddie. He did something to me, and then
Well, we don't have to talk about that now. Just y'all keep that.
We don't want to relive any traumas.
show us where the Nuz touched you on the.
Kill me on
but-
the doll.
After we dropped Maddie off, we went and we stayed in the same town at a hotel. Went and get some late night grub at Denny's, and he brought in a deck of cards with him, and he did a dozen card tricks for me, and it was
Mind blowing.
maybe he didn't, maybe he did. I don't remember. So, yeah, but he's good with the card trick. I can't even explain the card tricks that he does. They're just they're amazing.
He did this one to me where he just set the deck of cards on the table and said, shuffle it and pick one. So I did. And then, like, you don't tell him. And then he never touches the cards.
Yeah.
And he asks you questions and he figures out what card you had after you put it back and shuffled it, and he never touches it. And then he's like, you had the 2 of hearts.
So yeah, he did that. Mine was the king of clubs. He did that exact thing to me where he doesn't touch the cards
At all.
He just asked me a series of questions and he's studying me. And I forget how he revealed it, but he worked king of clubs into a sentence and then just kind of sat back. And I'm like, what, wait, what did you just do to me, man? And he's like, well, did I guess? I was like, it was the king of clubs. I wish I could remember how he revealed it, but again, he
it
didn't.
Wasn't until weeks later that you realized there was like 15 hours you can't account for from the time you did the card to the time you guessed it, right? So
yeah, I don't know. That's the closest thing that I can guess is some voodoo shit.
I don't know how he did it.
Yeah, I don't know either, but yeah, Nuz is Nuz do.
That's awesome, Chaz.
News do.
Those old roofie playing card tricks. Yep. No, you guys can try to. You'd have to experience it, man.
Yep.
He literally, the way he did it, I don't know. Obviously, there's something to it, but there was no trickery on his end. He literally, I don't know. I think he learned like some CIA type.
Suck it out of your brain.
Yeah.
Because he hands you the deck and says, shuffle it and pick a card. And he's not watching you shuffle it.
Right.
And then you just set it down and he doesn't touch it at all.
That's bizarre.
But he was like, your eyes dilated when I asked you this, and you reacted a certain way when I asked you that. And it's so, again, it was not just card trick, it's part mind freak, and I don't know. But and he did it just completely blotto the entire trip, you know. That trip was sponsored by Dr. Gonzo for sure. And
I didn't have any.
No, not everybody was under the influence of the good doctor, but
Good for you,
not physically anyway. I think Matisfaction may have gotten contact at some point with all the giddiness, but
I'm pretty sure Nuz ate a pound of
nerd
gummies like per day.
Well, I know when I'm like first met Nuz, he walked up and I was like, "So, how was the trip? You know, you guys had a good time?" And he was like, and then walked off. And I was like, okay, that explains it all.
Yeah.
He stares at goats. Yes, that would be him.
So apparently Shane's laying naked in the tub watching us. Just
Then he definitely needs to come on here.
yeah, right.
I need to see that grizzly he was talking about. And now there's a second
I'm
grizzly.
sure he'll
involved.
send you a picture of it.
Yeah, send us a picture of it, Shane. And the knife.
More like a little black bear cub.
There
There's all Shane.
Sitting on the beach while laying.
Lounging.
I think he looks beached.
I like that someone like took the time to lay there and get the right angle, and they really went for it.
They did.
Yeah, I want to see the pictures that didn't make the Instagram.
Yeah, the other 18 that
Yeah.
that one.
I think that was the one picture where the subject actually offered the photographer candy to take the pictures.
George Costanza. That's it. Oh, you nailed that.
That is exactly what it is. Christmas card.
Festivus.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I had shrinkage.
The pool was cold.
Oh boy.
Right? Oz, Shane's always got a pocket full of candy.
That's a damn sexy fat man.
Take it in one take.
That was
In
one
day.
take. Wow, you're just that photogenic. Look at you. One of the funniest things that also happened during the trip is we're sitting out back at the house, and this is after Blade Show had ended that Sunday. My phone rings. It says Shane. Pick it up. Hey, what's up? He's like, hey, man, just tell Maddie that thing's been taken care of. It's like, what? He's like, just tell Maddie it's been taken care of. Okay. He's like, talk to you later, brother. And I was like, Maddie, I think Shane just might have killed someone on your behalf.
Yeah, we were all assuming someone's dead right now. We need to get up on out of Atlanta now.
Yeah. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Hey, Daddy, can me and you be matching?
No,
No, I mean like this.
no,
Is he
He
drawing
was
a
right.
mustache on himself?
no.
Is that what's happening right now?
What's that?
Was the little fella just drawing a mustache on himself with a Sharpie?
He was. Yeah, they saw you do that.
Great parenting there, Maddie.
You know, he has freedom.
Artistic freedom's good.
We let him make his own mistakes.
Oh,
He's
Makes you
just
go
a
there.
silly.
I do.
Well, we go to the ponytail, but I'm not going to the cheetah, Scott.
I've been to the cheetah in the old days.
Yeah, that guy was a jerk, Shane. I'm glad you handled it.
yeah, that was awesome.
That freaking guy.
Which guy was that?
Okay, so I was doing like a walkabout video showing all the booths in the smaller room, and the very last booth I filmed, the guy, he's like, hey, you can't be filming. There's too many Chinese people taking my designs. And I was like, they're your designs? And he's like, well, no, but I don't want you taking them.
And I was like, I'm not Chinese.
Yeah, and I was like, do I look or sound Chinese? He's like, it doesn't matter. You could have hired him. And I'd be like, then why would I be here? And then he made me like stand there and delete it in front of him.
So
And then
you hired some Chinese people to
Did you
steal the
tell
designs
him-
that you're taking
Did you
pictures
tell
of?
him you're the biggest prick I've met in this whole weekend, and I hope you don't sell any knives?
That's what Shane did. That's what Shane took care of later on. Shane
Yeah.
should come on here and tell his side, but that was
And may your codpiece be covered in mold, sir.
Oh, that dude was legit scared, and I was glad of it. Shane must have shook him down.
He did.
I wouldn't want Shane
Down.
angry
The
at
shoulders,
me.
That's the jump out boys.
It was the very last booth I filmed. That guy was a jerk.
G-Ball, you had me stumped. I did not know that.
Oh, wait,
Yeah, that dude was legit scared.
That guy probably pees in the Salvation Army bucket at Christmas.
Yeah, fuck that dude. I agree.
And his damn cat.
Do your thing, Chaz. Do your
Working on
thing.
something to eat too. It's between two
Take
legs.
care,
and two
Chaz.
So you're eating at the YG Bizzle? Or you're trying to decide between eating chicken legs or thighs?
He's looking for what's between.
Shane looks like a dude you don't want to. Yeah, Shane does look very menacing.
Yeah.
But then you meet him, and I hate to blow his cover. One of the sweetest dudes you'll meet.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hate to blow your cover there, Shane.
My first thought was, geez, what a poser.
What a warm fuzzy. He'd be so gangster if he wasn't so warm fuzzy.
Right?
If he didn't emit kindness, this guy would be intimidating.
I know.
He oozes it.
Oh. Yeah. Total shout out to Shane. He's an awesome dude.
Josh, that's funny.
Anal glaucoma.
I couldn't see my ass deleting anything.
Yeah. That's just a weird thing that for that dude to get all paranoid like that.
Yeah.
Well, think how many people he probably had pissed off before you, Maddie. I mean, because a lot of people were taking pictures and filming.
I think that dude just ate a bad batch of mushrooms or something. He probably was out of his head. I mean, look at you, and he thinks you're Chinese. You're like 8 feet tall. What have you ever met an 8 foot tall Chinaman?
Yao Ming.
No.
That's true.
He's the anomaly. Oh, let's see here. What else was I going to? There's something that I wanted to do, and I'm trying to find. Well, you guys can chat amongst yourselves.
What's up,
There's something that I had opened up so I would keep in the back of my mind, and now I can't seem to find it. What is it?
Someone.
Yeah, that's because dark gravity is a little bit intimidating too. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah, I was about to say, which he doesn't. He's one of those people you really want to be, because he's so mellow and just cool and just sweet as can be. Kind of like Shane, but that's the people you really don't want to mess with, because when the
shit hits the fan, you want him on your tribe.
They're like Papa Bear, basically.
Yeah, that's a good question. Did he make you go and delete it from your? Did you literally delete the whole thing?
No, just that little clip section of it.
Oh, you just trimmed it from your. Okay.
It was like the last 10 seconds. I wouldn't want to show that guy's crap off anyway.
Right.
I say I'd be happy to delete it, but it was live streamed directly to China. They've got your designs.
They're making these knives right now.
And, unless you want a box full of COVID sent to your mailbox, you probably don't want to piss them off.
No.
I don't want a box of COVID. Oh, it's Dark Gravity. You have to show his logo. There we go.
That's the best logo in the game.
Hell yeah.
Taco Tuesday.
And the ABC chair for some reason. That's what gets me. for no reason.
It's just funny.
It's a whole platter of tacos. Scott, you were just a little instigator, aren't you?
He is.
He's the hype man. He's back there. Yeah. Call him a bitch.
I'm still trying to find what it was I wanted to highlight.
What was it?
He's trying to find it.
Tim, I'm sorry. We're bad influences.
I had opened up a window. Now I had 2 windows open when this started. Now I have like 20. And I thought I had opened up something to keep it in the back of my mind to talk about, and now I've completely lost
Was it anything about the EDC roundtable?
I've lost it.
Was it a knife?
Happy said he'll send his box. He's got the vid. That's what I did with AIDS, man. Somebody gave me AIDS and I didn't want it, so I just gave it to somebody else.
Yeah, I just picked the COVID.
Yeah, I think I'm at the tail end of mine.
I hate mean people. I love revenge. It's going to get me killed eventually.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think his designs are actually also Chinese knives. I don't even remember.
What is we got the Ganzo booth, right?
No, and it wasn't a custom maker.
Did you say custard maker? What?
Yes, I said custard maker.
The custard booth.
You didn't see the custard booth over at Blade Show?
With his bullhorn and a nice rhinestone lined jacket. But all right, man, we've almost been going for 3 hours. What time is it? It's 8:12.
Oh, you have. Wow.
I think I am gonna have to wrap this up soon. So let's do the giveaway.
Oh yeah.
How about we do that? So recap. Javon has got a sweet Civivi X Arc to add. Maddie has a TRM Atom that he's going to include in the giveaway.
And a bowl of custard.
Maybe just the custard.
And then I have for one, a big old sticker pack. I'm not going to go through them all again. Nice sticker pack. I'm going to put everything in one of my cool Said Stevie pouches. And then I have...
there's an idea right there.
Keister holster.
I'm going to talk to Joe about that.
I mean, I think if he's not going to make a cod piece, he's probably not going to make a holster for the asshole stuff.
And then I have the Sencut Honoris to give away as well. So what do we want to do for the giveaway tonight? Should we just stick with the number game?
I've been telling everyone StreamYard has a giveaway function now.
They do?
Yeah, just Google it and it'll walk you through it. You can do it.
It'll supposedly pick someone from the chat.
They have to hashtag something. You say everyone put hashtag bacon and then they'll do it. And then you can rule out duplicates and then it'll choose someone just from the chat.
Does it have to be bacon?
No, you can hashtag whatever you want.
Oh.
Hashtag Maddie.
Create a broadcast. All right. So before we decide, Maddie, you keep up on the comments for me while I, please anyway. You don't have to. I forgot that you can highlight.
Like it. I like Josh Branson's.
So here's what it's saying. So I've already created the broadcast.
So
You
click
can either
that link.
specify
Right.
text to be required in the comment and include all comments. You can use a hashtag, word, or phrase or for the text. In a new tab, open StreamYard giveaway page.
Yeah, you could be the one to test it out.
Hold on.
Balloon knot keister sack. Is that's one of those things that you have the string tied to, right? So you can retrieve it.
Yeah, and you could put cool lanyard beads on it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, some glow in dark ones or titanium.
Okay, so choose in a new tab, open StreamYard, choose your team and broadcast from the list. Enter the
Ooh,
text.
hashtag 37. I like that one. Chibo.
Deepal's getting in the spirit of things.
Okay, so what you're saying is I just need to decide what to put in there, right?
How about
Yeah,
do something kind for someone? DSK.
I like this one.
I think Gary says.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Gary's like, I don't watch porn, and then he whips out a big Dick McGee.
Big Dick McGee.
Blue
All right,
Waffle.
so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 37. So now I ask
You tell everyone, put hashtag 37 only once.
So everyone that's in here, this is how we're gonna do the giveaway tonight. We're gonna test this out, see if it goes.
And if it doesn't work, we got numbers game.
Yeah, well, that'll be the backup plan. So right now,
Everybody.
if you are in here and you want to be, although that is a good one too, but it is going to be hashtag 37.
Stevie, you can't play.
That was me. That was me.
Shane, you need to put a 3 in front of your 7.
Yeah, Shane. Where did that go back? Oh, yeah. Now it's happening. Now you're commenting as me, like I comment as you.
I switched to mine. My bad. That was me. That was my fault.
No, I forget and do that to you too. Yeah, Shane, it's 37, not number 7.
And only put it once, otherwise you'll get.
Yeah, so that is something that you're gonna have to.
You'll get banned.
Yeah. So
ban hammer will come down upon you.
And so, Guns, since you were the first to say it, don't say it again, Guns.
Yeah, don't say it again.
I don't think you did, but I'm just letting you know.
Hashtag pound sign.
So as soon as I start seeing those,
they're all there. Do you want any rules? U.S. address, 1 account per household, something like
Put
that.
it in there, Shane.
all that. So yeah, one account per household.
Forgive me, I'm naked.
I removed the 7.
Oh boy. One household, 1 account per household. I will. I don't know about you, Javon, but I'm going to say that this is a U.S. shipping. If you Mimo, or like Mimo, you got a proxy. That would be awesome. If you are, in Malaysia or something, that is a tough one to swallow. So, if you want to,
don't like to go overseas.
Yeah. So it's going to be U.S. shipping. So I think that's
bring her ass trying to retrieve.
Oh yeah, we got the 2 freak shows. That's right. The 2 freak shows.
Oh yeah. Well, nope. That was the rule, I guess. So we have to stick to it, right? Yes, Shane. This is for the poor man's areas.
Howdy, Dar.
And I saw Blumpkin too. What's up, Blumpkin?
Put in hashtag number 37, guys.
Yeah, if you guys are here, put in if you see like on the screen here, hashtag, or as they used to be known as a pound sign 37.
No, tic-tac-toe board.
Oh crap! I just realized I put hashtag 37 now, and that'll. Okay, hang on. I have to remove it.
So now you got like 3 entries, Maddie. What the hell, dude? You're cheating.
I'm banning him.
No, I'm
yeah,
horrible.
Maddie's blunt. banned.
Well, if
I
anything,
told Bruce about the giveaway.
Stevie-
And you already did it.
Stevie's gonna remove duplicates. Stevie will push remove duplicates, and then I'll
All
just
right.
take the tab anyway.
So are we good?
I think, has anybody put in their 37 hashtag that wants to be entered?
Well, really, Mrs. Freak Show, it's one per account, like actual personal account.
Miss Freak Show,
we-
you have a pass.
Yeah,
you
guys
play.
have 2 people in one household, so
Put in your number 37, Miss Freak Show.
Mimo. So there's going to be 2, one from me, one from Javon. I am doing the. Here, let me take this down for a second. I am doing the Sencut Honorous with wood handle and 9CR steel, I believe. I don't remember the blade steel on this. I think it's 9CR.
Stevie,
and then Javon has a Civivi X-Arc.
Stevie, what's the range?
The range.
Yeah.
There is no range. It's hashtag 37.
Damn it. Damn it.
Oh.
Middle name game.
Yeah. So, balls, please. Next time we're gonna have some fun with this, and I might even have a giveaway for the best hashtag to pick for this. So all right, Jason Bird just got his in.
I haven't seen
Josh Branson just got his in.
He put half of it in.
I think I'm not seeing anybody else, so I think
Josh Branson did it twice. Delete one of them.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna filter duplicates. So,
Yep.
Josh, remove one of those
Thanks
comments.
for hanging out with us, Marcos. Too late, Pete gave them both away. Tallywhacker smacker.
So, Josh, I'm gonna give you a couple seconds here to remove. You posted twice. So I'm gonna filter to make everything fair, so there's not multiple people or multiple guesses to give you an unfair advantage. I'm going to filter duplicates. So, Josh, remove one of those, or else you're going to get eliminated. So,
Lemonaded? All right.
eliminated.
Shane, if you think about it, giving away a giveaway is actually like doubly generous.
Double. So, all right, guys, I'm going to give this a 10, 9, 8, 7,
Hey, Darth.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, Autumn, since you just showed up, you need to put in hashtag 37 into the comments if you want to be entered into the giveaway one time.
Hashtag
I'll give you a
lemonade.
minute, another. Damn it. I already counted down. All right, you got 10 seconds to do it because I'm getting frustrated here on this.
Hashtag 37.
I'll just put a
Hashtag
stop
37.
right now.
Yeah, put it up there.
Oh, well.
If you don't have your guess in by the time Maddie puts up stop, sorry guys.
Then just blame it on Stevie. It's his fault.
Then you can blame it on me.
So
It's
that
in there.
hit the number
It's in there.
37.
Sobix, you.
He already did. I think he's just messing around.
Okay, guys, you got it in right at the nick of time there, Autumn. All right, so I'm going to start collecting comments here.
Make sure you show the screen. There you go. Entries 4. I think there's more than that.
How are you going to pick the best comment? They all commented the same thing.
What does yours say? Try refresh it or something. Because I'm pretty sure there's more than 4.
After all this, if this doesn't work, then
Or do you just have to put
There's
in
2 now.
what?
What is going? What'd you do?
See what happens if you put in 37 without the hashtag.
It has to be hashtag.
No.
What did you do?
I did. What did I do? What do you mean? What did I do?
Oh. What are your choices on the pull down at the top there?
Choose a broadcast.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Well, maybe see if Metal Complex is a live stream. You could choose that.
Okay. Well,
Number
clearly, Clearly, there was more than 2 people.
When I did it, it worked fine.
Do you think it has to be a hashtag word?
No, it could be anything. Try the pound sign, yeah.
Maybe type out hashtag.
That doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, hang on, go back. Let's fix this together. Because we just went through all that trouble.
Maddie, try it on your end.
Me?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, I think Chris is totally the behind the scenes for this Shane.
Let me find the giveaway tool.
Again, EDC Oz coming in clutch. Nobody said our community was perfect.
We try. We baby stepping.
I don't understand why this wouldn't. I mean, it's nothing that I'm doing. I
Well,
can't.
then Dark
control it.
Gravity had the funniest hashtag.
Hashtag doesn't work.
I got 2 entries as well.
Hashtag.
So what did you guys do? Is the question.
It's
All
only
right.
doing Autumn and Jason for some reason.
Because those were the ones that went in late.
And those were the last 2.
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe if did they come after anything? They came after the stop. Did you put a stop or anything before that?
No.
No.
No, the stop was after that.
Well, something had to be between
All right.
the others.
Let's pick another. Let's pick another one then. Let's
How
try this
many?
one more time.
How many people do we have in
Yeah,
here?
y'all chill out. Like Dar says, we got the Geek Squad on this.
What was? I missed what? I know, right? What was Dark Gravity's? Where is it?
Tallywhacker.
Oh, where he typed out the word? Wait, no.
It was up. Yeah, it was hilarious. It was.
That's what we're going with. Hashtag.
You
Well,
got some planning to do? Well, shit.
Try this again. Not spaced out though. So
Not spaced out.
Just all well shit, one word.
hashtag. Oh, I put in we shit. Oh, this is a shit show. Hashtag well shit. So we're gonna start this all over again. Everybody put in hashtag well shit. And we're going to try this one more time. And if this doesn't work, we're going to go back to doing just the old school numbers game. So everybody gets a second chance on here.
I see
And
4
maybe
well
don't-
shits, 5 well shits, 6
Maybe
well
don't
shits. Yep.
anybody post any, like any kind of comment except for
Yeah,
that
just-
until except for
Yeah,
Forrest.
let's refrain on any comments right now. Just I only want to see hashtag well shits.
Forrest can do his again because he put well she.
Ooh, okay, that's working. I see 35 now.
Okay.
It looks like you can actually run it right now. Do it, run it, because it collects
No,
as it goes.
Forrest needs to fix his or he's not entered.
Yeah, it's going up
Okay,
right
well
now.
now
So
okay, it's working now though.
there it
So-
is.
Keep it going. It's
Keep
as
riding your
people
well
put it-
shit.
All right. So keep it going. There's 41 entries so far. And there's 55 people watching. So maybe some of you guys have it on in the
There are a
background.
couple
Oh,
more,
there we go.
yeah.
43.
Yep, 2 more just popped in.
So we'll give this another little bit.
Come
Glad
on,
that
well
this has
shits.
worked out because this is actually, I like this. The words.
It's like we're saying whale shit. It's like a big giant, just ginormous whale shit.
Or if you're just from, your guys' neck of the woods, whale shit.
But this
Right.
is cool because now
Okay.
you don't have to scroll through all the comments.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
going to be there.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
interested to
just
see how
it's
this
not going to
works.
work the first time, so you'll have to do it twice. That's a little
There's
aggravating.
another
But other
well
than that,
shit.
you know, it's
Blade
totally
Ogre
cool.
just got his in.
What's up,
Blade
Chris?
Ogre coming in at the last minute for the giveaway. Get them in, folks.
He just walks in, sees Will shit, and is like, well, might as well.
Okay, I'm taking a whale shit right now.
There's
Chris
another
Webb,
well shit. Hey,
we
Chris
got him
Webb.
in. All right, we'll give this on my clock. We'll go one more minute. So, but yeah, I think this. When did this? This is the first time I'm hearing of this. When did you guys discover this?
Maddie discovered it and was trying to tell Lefty about
He's
it
been
the other
spouting
night.
off about it for at least a week now.
Yeah, it's a brand new thing.
Very cool though.
No, yeah, this makes things a lot easier.
Give me the compliments.
And it gets people in the lives.
This is a deep topic.
While we are waiting for this countdown here,
I don't see anyone else typing it, so just run it.
all right, guys, we're
Run
gonna
that beautiful
put in
bean
a
footage.
stop. Put in a stop
Yeah.
for me, Maddie.
You don't even need it. Just do it now.
All right,
Stop.
I'm just gonna draw. Here we go, guys.
Well, that's pretty nifty right there,
That's
man.
very nifty.
It's like come on, the big money, no way.
I
love
love
knives.
knives. Look at that.
Woo-wee.
And it's got confetti.
Dang,
This is
I think
cool.
I want lefties too. That's pretty awesome.
That is very cool.
I like this. This is how I'm gonna do it from now on.
Me too.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, I love knives. If you could do me a favor
Hey, pipe down, Michael Morgan. Nobody asked you.
and Said Stevie
Good job, buddy.
email.com.
This
So
right
if-
here is the biggest thing.
Will you just DM me that physical address?
So if you guys can send me an email, and I will get in touch with you and get your address and get this stuff sent out to you. So congratulations on that, and I love this new feature.
I think it's great. Thanks, Maddie, for showing us that.
Yeah, thank
Maddie,
you.
you're the best.
Cool,
Congrats.
Keep going. Keep
Congrats.
going.
no, we're done.
I also want to say I have been late on getting out some stuff, being sick and just being confused with everything right now. I know Mike Dranick, I owe you a sticker pack. Evil E, I have your ninja block coming to you. And then there's someone else. I haven't forgot about you. I've just been slacking. Not pulling a slicey dicey on you guys. Trust me.
I'm gonna
We
see
know
Evil
better.
E pretty soon.
Well, you haven't started asking for shekels, so
No.
I don't think anybody would accuse you of being like that. Jack Knowledge.
I will.
Shut up, Maddie.
You don't
Shut
count.
the fuck up. You piece of.
We would do that on the trip just out of nowhere. Just get so
We-
mean.
We were so mean to each other, man.
Hey, could you pass me a drink? Shut the frick up, you piece of crap. God, you suck. Just jump out the window, you idiot.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just the
It-
road.
Quit breathing my air, you botched abortion.
Slicey Stevie. That's me. Yeah, I gotta say, towards the end of the trip, me and Maddie were just saying shit just to make each other laugh the entire time, man.
We were.
And
Just
poor,
ripping on each other.
yeah. And poor Cue Ball was starting to take some brunt of it. He was a good sport about it, but we just kind of started to dogpile a little bit there at the end.
Yeah.
He was an
Thank
easy
you, Dark
target.
Gravity. But yeah, it was. We were busting balls like crazy. And one of the things I didn't talk about. So we brought up the word quite a bit, but one of my highlights of the trip was on our way there. We stopped at a place called Cox's. And,
Stevie had a field day with that.
this was in Eufaula, Oklahoma. And we were just looking for so we had left staying at the hotel in Oklahoma, and it was a couple hours later. I don't think we really ate breakfast that morning.
Nope.
We stopped for lunch, and they had a buffet place, and it was, I don't know, it was like $5.99 or something for just this little nothing of a buffet, which actually had like really, really, really good food. But I decided to I don't know. I was also under the influence for sure, but I was having a joyous time making Mattisfaction laugh. So the guy that works there had come over and he was talking to Cue Ball about car stereo equipment, and I decided to as I was going through the buffet line again, I found some Jello, and I remembered from being a kid that when you slurp Jello through a straw, it makes a very particular noise. And I just thought it would be funny to sit down and act like I was partaking in the conversation, and picked up my Jello and put a straw in it and just turned.
No, you didn't just turn. You drug your chair so it. And you know how polite people out there are.
And locked eyes with the man while he was talking to Cue Ball, and just started slurping my Jello.
The guy didn't stay very long. Stevie locked eyes and just went.
I played it completely straight faced.
Did they serve the cock meat club sandwich at that restaurant, that establishment?
Tell them the idea you had loudly in the store.
I don't remember.
The lollipops.
Huh? I don't remember this part.
You said they should have lollipops here at Cox's, so when you're done, everyone.
Chaz, it wasn't just the drawing; it was the actual
to have the cocksuckers.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
Right. I forgot about the cocksuckers.
We could have had actual cocksuckers there.
Everyone in here could be.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a story that you had to be there more than anything. But
the way Stevie did it, his sarcasm was set to 11. Cue Ball started telling a story, and he was in it, and Stevie was like, "What? No, really?" And Cue Ball was like, "Yeah, the music was so loud," and Steve was like, "It was so loud. Did you have to be like, it's loud?" But the way he was,
you are a Bama Ninja.
And then Cue Ball is like so nice, like the sarcasm just flows right over his head.
It does.
He doesn't catch any of it. Oh, I laughed so hard at that lunch.
Poor Cue Ball, man, taking advantage of his kindness.
I know, but it was making Maddie laugh so hard I couldn't help.
Oh well, by all means, as long as we're making Maddie laugh,
right.
We have to stomp in the mud in the process.
If you were there, your pants would have been wet.
Yes.
Well, you do make me.
Maddie would have peed on your pants if you were there.
I would have peed in them.
Share other intended purpose.
Suck a bowling ball through a straw. You could suck a beach ball through a picket fence.
We got to hear this before we take off. What's going on, O-Tip?
And while he types that, Gary, the amount of people that snored, you wanted to be the first one to sleep.
That's awesome.
Ooh, yeah. Go get one of those Apache cases.
And get an Apache 3800.
Yeah.
Did you go get another one yet, Maddie?
Not yet.
Yeah, those Apaches from Harbor Freight are the way to go, man.
That and then a can of Plasti Dip to spray after you've taken out your phone.
Okay, say that again.
The Plasti Dip, that you can get at Lowe's that you spray. I get the black Plasti Dip, one can. So when I take out my 2 layers of foam, after I cut it off, I'll spray it down, and it makes it hard, and it doesn't come apart as easily.
I like that.
Yep.
Okay.
I saw that on YouTube by a guy who was doing an AR case. He cut it in plastic, and it made sense, and it really works well. It seals that foam, those pores a little bit, and makes it more rigid.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I guess that would be the same thing, Patina. You could use Flex Seal. Yeah, but yeah, I'm going to probably go get an Apache. I got a bunch of coupons that I need to use for Harbor Freight, and I think I'm going to go pick one up because I got these like clamshell cases that I use, but they're I mean I like them, but they get to be a little pain in the ass.
They're
Yeah.
great. They're great for traveling and taking stuff to get ups and meetups. But you can always have an Apache or two around just for like home storage. And I keep a lot of
agree.
the little desiccants that come or whatever you call that stuff that comes in the wee boxes and the Savini boxes.
Yeah,
Yep.
Are you
Always
sponsored
keep
by Apache
those.
or something? Because you're really pushing them hard, man.
Man, it's the best value in cases.
See,
They pay me nothing. Yeah.
Always keep them.
I think
Yeah.
Happy should design a fidget coin and call it a shekel. The shekel.
take notes.
Yeah, and on the head side, it can have Brian's face on it.
This is what it can look like for you. Nice and organized.
Yep.
And let me show you the blackness of this with the plasti dip.
Let me get out of the way so
Branding villages.
the Apache salesman can.
See how black that is?
Oh yeah. See, I didn't plastic dip mine yet.
That's just spraying a can of plasti dip on it. Sorry, bro.
Nice.
Good, man. Yeah,
That's awesome.
For real.
Don't sell on that code 4. That'd be painful.
And then
Nighty got a code 4 in the ass.
the last Ranger has a video showing how you can pluck it, and then also how not to do it.
How to do some good peel and pluck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use my Spyderco Akushi to go in there, and I'd pluck a little bit, but I'd go down with that little knife and just cut it out because it was so thin, and they
Yeah.
pull out as perfect squares. And I saved all my squares. I've got a bag of them over there for when I have to make places for short knives.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. I will make you your haptic shekel coin, fat carbon or marbled.
Yes, G-Ball. The
That would
little
be
wooden
sick.
cabinets, captain's
I'm
desks
gonna
are
say
awesome.
fat carbon.
Hell yeah.
They're like $89, aren't they, G-Ball?
Is it? Okay.
The
Okay.
You
little
have to show
wooden-
me that
the little
coin when
wooden-
it's done.
The little wooden one that has drawers and has the front that pulls down. I think
Yeah.
that's what he's talking about. The captain's desk.
Yeah, those are pimp. Wait, Happy was being serious. I thought he was joking. Like he can really make stuff like that.
Yeah, I want to see it
Dude,
when
he's
it's done.
talented, yeah.
Oh, I heard, well, dang, he was talking about making knives earlier. So yeah,
Yeah, they are awesome, G-Ball. I've seen one of down there. And I thought about it. I just didn't have a place to store it. And that's why I got the case, because I can put it in my closet.
You fell asleep in the last 2 rows.
He did. That's why I said how not to do it. Because if you watch Gary's, he kind of
What's that,
spaced
Pocket
out,
Metal?
so his last 2 rows got screwed up.
rocket.
Pocket metal.
Pocket metal.
If y'all haven't seen also, before we dip out, Pocket Metal
Let's throw a link up.
and Chamiette, let's see, have started a new account for their business. They've created. I will let him talk about it a little bit more if he ever. Well, he'll probably do a Metal Monday live, and maybe he has talked about it. But I'm going to share and put into the chat. Y'all should go follow their new account on Instagram.
I'm going to follow.
It's going to be all original art that they are going to be bringing to different products, shirts, and all sorts of stuff. Probably looking at some collabs. But just it's an awesome awesome adventure that they are embarking into. Both very good artists in their own right. So y'all should definitely
That could be
go.
blown harder than a beach ball through a pocket picket fence in return. Well, Maddie, you up for the challenge, buddy?
Do what?
Well, Happy's gonna make a fidget shekel, and then you have to blow him harder than a beach ball through a picket fence.
As long as I get to check out the coin for a little bit at least.
You can hold it for a few minutes.
Yeah, yeah, fine then. Yeah.
Okay, and then you can like take a picture of it and to have forever.
I'll start working on some straws and work my way down to skinny ones.
The little coffee stirring ones, man. When you can suck a ball bearing through that little coffee straw, you are ready, young grasshopper.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, Mike, I've seen those, and I think even like Rec sold some of those, but yeah, those seem pretty darn pricey when you can do it yourself if you just take the time. So I have seen those actually too. There are some good diagrams, but anywho, folks, that is going to be a night for me. I'm gonna go hang out, unwind a little bit, and SKL is tonight also. Everybody.
SKL. Woo.
Saturday Night Live over on Big Red EDCs. That's another quick story. So I had on my Big Red EDC shirt the last day of Blade Show, and two, maybe it might have even been three people came up to me asking me if I was Big Red EDC and wanted to get a picture with me. And then at the last minute, someone goes, "No, that's Said Stevie." So I don't know who these people were, but it happened pretty quickly in a row. I was trying to get pictures with people and say I was Big Red EDC, but it didn't work. Once they found out it was me, they didn't want my picture. So
Sure they did.
But appreciate that, Blade Ogre. And yeah, much love. Right back at you, G-Ball. Yeah, appreciate you guys coming on tonight.
I appreciate you inviting us, and I love seeing everybody in the chat.
Yeah,
absolutely. This was a fun hangout. It's been a minute since I have done a live stream of my own, so it's nice to get back into the mix. I will be back in another 2 weeks.
Well,
I'm doing mine every other Saturday. I do it on the off weeks of On the Edge or Off the Edge. As it were last week.
Speak for everybody else, but I'm sure you're more than welcome.
Off the Edge,
for sure, for sure. So, yeah, I appreciate all y'all hanging out, and again, congratulations to I Love Knives, and
yeah,
we will talk to y'all soon.
And remember, Cole's live tomorrow at 10 o'clock Central, I think, or 10:15.
That's right.
The Church of Cole.
That's right.
And then Jake and I don't know, Christine, and then OCD.
Zach will also be live. Zach goes on at noon Pacific, and then Peter and Christine, and then OCD for ECD.
Yep.
So. Deuces, y'all.
Grateful penis.
Love all y'all.
My pleasure. Happy. Love you guys. Y'all take care.
See you guys. See you Pocket Metal. See you Happy Haptics. Autumn Wind.
Adios, Black.